Yep, we can hear us now.
Nice.
I mean,
Yeah, we
nothing
did
changed
it!
since last time, so I don't know why that happened.
You know what's sad? They didn't hear all the jokes.
I know.
So now we can start
No.
the stream proper. So now
Yeah, you guys missed some
we can
A1
start the stream
content.
proper. So now
That was awful. Alright, well, shit.
We make a lot of jokes when the session first starts, so you don't get them.
Oh
Probably for
crap.
the best. At least we're gonna be monetized now for sure.
Well, that aside, ladies and gentlemen, hello to you now, right and proper. That was interesting. I believe we're all still having some teething issues when it comes to streaming, but we've got it together now. I'm pretty sure.
You
I blame
hope,
Mitch.
right?
Yeah, what's
I
up?
blame my lord.
I blame Mitch.
Oh, yeah.
It's all
Me
your fault.
too. I'm terrible.
Yeah, horrible.
That aside, Irvin, you received +5 temporary HP, having received a minuscule, although minor, blessing.
What was your stream, Grim? Your not please, dear God, not the OBS one. Your Discord one. Thank you. I had to clarify that.
Had to make sure.
Yeah.
Dear God, what have you done?
Either way,
Good lord.
Grayson,
Hey, Jesper Oberg.
what are you doing during the rest?
Resting. Aren't I almost dead? I thought I was in a bed.
Yeah, you are. You are near dead. Irvin, on the other hand, also, I'm pretty sure got near dead. Or was it Alton?
It was.
It was
not-
Alton.
Alton, yes.
I had to chew up
Resting-
berries.
Resting in this context is 6 hours of sleep, with 2 hours of downtime, light activities and downtime. Hence why Alton was able to find the cookbooks, because he had 2 hours of free time and still counted towards a long rest.
Oh, okay. I am going to just kind of peruse around through stuff, see if I can't look through some of their books and everything, see if I can't find anything about the Paladins.
The Paladins of the North?
Yes.
There is a archives within the church itself, probably kept by some bored monks or scribes who were copying books upon books. But there are some historical records to the Paladins of the North after you do some perusing.
Is there anything there about their initiations or just their something that can get me closer to them in terms of like who I am?
They make it very clear, the scribe in this instant, that the Paladins of the North initiations and their secrets of their order are kept very close to their chest. It is noted, though, that those who they find have potential are selected and brought into the fold, but most likely never heard from again.
Well, damn. All right, I guess that's wasted my time, so.
Not quite. There's still some time. This book is still intact and is in full. That's just what you can get from skimming it.
Oh, okay. Well, absolutely. I add it to the pile. Or add it to my, bags and everything.
Yes, you were just skimming, looking for that specific thing that you had stated, more or less.
Well, if I have some more time, I'd like to just kind of keep looking through it, try and get as much as I can, skip to specific chapters, anything that's not just filler. See what else I can find.
The cultists advise that you sleep for the time being. You will have plenty of time to read later.
Oh, I thought this was my 2 hours of free time.
Oh, no. The 2 hour, because keep in mind, this is a historical book. So, you know how, like, history books can get up to, like, 600 pages?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It takes the 2 hours to find the information you're looking for, because the scribe isn't exactly what you would call organized.
Brevity?
Let's
What
put
would
it
that
this
term
way:
be?
they have parts about the middle of their history at the front of the book, and their origins at near the back, and it's an entire mess.
Damn scribes. All right, yeah. I'm going to take the rest of my time to sleep so I can get my HP back. Do I need to ask them to do anything to get my HP back up to 35, or,
No, just resting will do it.
all right.
They treat you to a meal, although you're suspicious as to what that meal consists of.
Can I ask Alton about his thoughts on it? If he can tell what it is. He is a culinary expert and a bard.
And can I ritual cast purify food and drink, please?
Of
On all the
course.
food. All right.
You guys also ate a bunch of good berries, so you don't need to eat.
Well, man, I'm not going to turn down a big meal.
I know, right? Like, come on, that's just
Yeah.
rude.
Just got to see
in
what
the middle
Alton's
of
looking what
an
it is.
area with cultists that play with zombies all day, and they're
Exactly.
undead themselves, you know.
What
Well-
could possibly go wrong?
Why
Yeah,
would
like,
you
before
ever judge
you-
these innocent people?
Yeah, before you inspect or cast that spell, is there like some way I could just like look at the food, or Alton could look at the food just to make sure it ain't like spiked?
That's what I was asking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
It turns out they put DMT into it.
I think that'd be something of an investigation.
Oh, okay. So not survival or anything.
Can he get advantage to that?
Yeah, actually, the question is, how are you going about this? How are you figuring out?
Halflings have very good sense of smells.
You can
and
also
stuff like
use that book. See if they find anything in the book.
So you want me to hold the book in one hand and then like look at the food with everything else, basically.
Yeah, inspect it. Have the plate of food sitting in front of you, then go through the book and look at it.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna like smell it and stuff. Maybe make sure
Alright,
there's no like
I'll say
discoloration.
your survival, since you're using like your sense of smell, your senses basically. You're trying
Yeah.
to figure out what's off.
Okay. And is that a normal roll or advantage or disadvantage?
It is a normal roll, I'd say.
Got it.
Oh, he's not getting an advantage? He's culinary. Oh, well, never mind. We're
Yeah.
good.
Shut up.
Keep in mind, I also dynamically adjust the DC depending on who's doing it. So Alton would have had the lowest DC for this kind of thing.
Good deal.
So Alton, you are kind of fishy or trying to figure out what if there is anything wrong with this food. You suspect that there isn't anything wrong with it. It's edible, certainly, it's a little bit tasty, but you suspect that the food or the ingredients within are formerly blighted, like plants and animals that were purified through magic. So it won't hurt you. It just will be. It'll taste off.
Alton's gonna turn around, kind of look at whoever's behind him, maybe Grayson, Irvin, just say, "It ain't kosher."
It ain't kosher.
Being a church man, I'll still eat it.
Yeah. Like, it's edible, but it ain't kosher.
He goes to church.
It's edible, but palatable is another question.
I think Alton's gonna skip this meal.
Irvin will not.
Irvin, you down the entirety of this meal. By all means, it is awful. But then again, it is edible. You won't get sick. You'll just feel like you need to really wash your mouth out afterwards.
Hopefully there's a water spit outside.
The,
Yeah, wait, where's that well? Is the water purified?
The clerics had advised not going anywhere near the well.
If we need water, I can create some.
Sitting in her house with her 2 canteens.
Oop, I pressed the wrong thing.
I mean, Irvin did purify it, so yeah, it would just be nasty tasting.
I would say it's the kind of nasty tasting that you would get from a water purification tablet.
Oh, so it tastes like chlorine?
It tastes a lot like chlorine, and it'll probably burn when you pee later.
Oh, man. Well, Steel already has that problem, so.
Well, obviously.
As a church man.
Yeah, it's a different cause, but, same outcome. All right. If I'm not full from the berries and all that good stuff, which I'm pretty sure I am, then I'll just eat whatever I can to, be lean and mean. Don't want to devour a whole meal.
See, the berries are kind of like nutritional supplements, as it were. It'll give you everything your body needs in order to be functional and active and healthy, but you won't feel full.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about being a fighter. You want to be lean and mean.
It'll do
like
nothing it'll do nothing to stop the pains of hunger, as it were. but it will keep you alive.
I'll eat a good bit of it, whatever it is to make me feel full. I don't want to gorge.
It tastes off, like to put it in best description, as if though you had downed an entire box of black licorice followed by some mint, very strong mint, and then washed it down with orange juice
After brushing your teeth?
after brushing your teeth. Yes.
Aww. I'm gonna pull out my alchemist supplies and put a little bit of some spice on there. Try and cover some of that up.
It now tastes exactly as it did before, but now with a little bit more heat to it.
All right. I tried.
That's all you could ever ask for.
That aside, with yourselves rested and ready, the head cultist prepares his acolyte to be sent out and advises you to be careful out there. You will be needed in order for additional tasks. I would hope that you would be safe.
I'm not gonna say anything to him about it just yet. We'll go to carry on the task of killing the soul eater.
And so
All right.
the acolyte leads you back to the respective hideout. The creatures that you have slain before are still dead.
My little arm is still there. The little arm I drew.
Oh no, it's gone.
Dear God.
What have you done to Army?
No! Army!
I need to reset my health. There we go.
I deleted the red dot because that was the alarm spell I had. Yo, I have a question though. Because I still had that up, after we left, would anything have triggered the alarm spell?
Yeah, you get a couple of pings on that.
Oh, so something did move through. Gotcha. It only lasts an hour. So over that last hour after we left, just I get ting 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 ting.
It was all of us moving back through.
I was talking about other than us.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I would have got one for each one of you.
That aside, reset your health and prepare.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready, I'm ready.
Zeno's just sporting a new crossbow, by the way.
Yeah, no one's asked her about that. Xeno, where'd you get that crossbow?
Zeno just kind of
God.
looks at Grayson. Kinda.
From what the head cultist had said, that the acolyte has been advised to assist in combat should everything go terribly. But they would prefer not to, as they need to be rested and ready.
Lazy ass.
You sons of bitches.
Oh, we gotta go the same path, or we're gonna go choose a different one.
I say we go down the same path.
Yeah. I mean, shit, it's been working so far.
All right, everyone, stay low, stay in the dark. Do not do anything dumb.
Do something dumb. Quick.
Cast
Looks
light on
it-
my... Go ahead.
Looks at Grayson when she says, "Don't do anything dumb."
I cast
I
light on
did.
something.
How was I supposed to know the hinges weren't on that door?
You check them.
I know that now, don't I? All right, cast light on my forehead and let's go.
I cast it on his forehead.
Well, on my helmet, of course, is what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
You cast light on his forehead, and Grayson, there's a gigantic light in your eyes, and it's hard to see.
God damn it.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Onwards.
you're dumb.
It's like when you have night vision goggles on and someone turns the lights on. He's like, ah!
Dear
Yeah,
God!
You're supposed to cast light on something That's not a helmet.
Grayson falls to the ground and starts yelling, "Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!"
And then you
Okay.
attract everything in the dungeon.
I cast it on his sword.
He said the word yell.
Damn it!
You did say the word yell.
I did say the word yell.
I'll light this spot and this spot, so we can see again.
It goes 30 feet, so you might.
And it's only on when you touch it. You have to walk up and touch the
Yeah.
spot.
That's why we put it on that arrow and fired it. Remember?
Yeah.
That aside, ladies and gentlemen, there's a small retcon as to what the Soul Eater looks like, because the token I had laid out ahead of time is not appropriate for YouTube.
Does it have boobies?
Yo, send it to me in DMs. I want to see it.
Yeah, seriously, post it in the Discord. Just don't show it on stream. You have window capture, not screen capture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Okay.
looking at my Discord right now, and you can't see it, right?
correct.
Well, we don't know yet.
I've tested
I
this.
tabbed over right as he said that, so.
No, that's fine.
No, look in the center.
Oh, never mind. It has a wee wee. It has three wee wees.
I want to see it.
Oh, it's in this.
Where is it?
Leave it to Cade to want to see the wee wee.
Shut up.
I'll put it in the bottom channel.
Yeah, no. That's not good for the YouTubes.
Why did you pick that one out anyways? What drew you to that?
I saw
Was it the wee wee?
No,
Was it
no,
the wee wees?
No. I had saw it at a distance, and it was only after I had downloaded it and looked at it that I realized what had happened. I thought it was just some thing with a mouth and some tentacles, you know.
Well, we all know where tentacles leads, bro. Come on.
Come on. We've
All
all been on the
seen
internet.
it.
Real funny.
We've all been on the internet.
Oh, jeez.
If anybody in the chat wants to see what Grimguard had, go ahead and sign up on or log into the Discord and go to the NSFW page.
Yeah,
You're gonna need to screen people.
It has boobs.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it
I
does.
assume they're all.
It has boob weenies.
Yeah.
All right.
It does.
All right.
That's doubly offensive. Okay, so
All right,
no more
back to
boob
what we were
weenie.
doing.
And we die.
Yeah, I don't want that thing coming after me.
Yeah, big no.
I would
Aside,
be-
ladies and gentlemen, roll for initiative.
Yeah, because this motherfucker yelled.
No, I did.
You did.
Congratulations.
Rolling with an advantage. Okay, so I take the 21.
Hey yo.
5. Yeah.
I love Alton's decimal point. That cracks me up.
Every time. He has the tiebreaker turned on just because.
Because
What a
he's
guy.
special.
Gotta get that fishy surprise. All right.
But also it helps deal with any problems with ties and such.
I would just base on who rolls first.
I would just say roll again.
The
That works too.
what is I don't want to have a scramble for initiative. As you're kind of going like, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. The cultist says, looks to you and says, "Shut up, you idiot! You'll have us heard." And as he says that, a passageway for a wall from the wall opens up, a secret passageway, and out comes several undead creatures.
Oh no.
Not to actual scale.
We will die.
You said, which way is the secret passageway? Is this door?
Yeah, give me a moment. Let me draw that out for you.
I rolled stealth.
That's probably too thin. Here.
Yeah, just make it one whole square. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the passageway goes from here to there.
I wish I could see all this happening, but I have a freaking light in my eyes.
Well, I would have already dispelled it
Yeah, he recasted it.
Oh. I'm
You're,
good.
You're
on
fine.
your sword.
Bro,
I have-
I could just hand you
No,
a torch.
now I have that little blue dot in the middle of my vision.
No, I cast it on your sword.
Guys, I could literally just hand you a torch. I have 10.
I don't need such
Torches
basic
are for
things.
people that don't know magic, loser.
Or bitches, dude.
You
Come
don't
on.
even know magic, you dumb motherfucker.
Exactly. That's why I have friends that do.
I know magic.
All right.
Oh god.
Whoa.
Giant zombie.
That is the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really? Not the dick monster?
I was making a reference.
Oh god, there's 3 of them.
If you've ever seen
The Left 4 Dead animated thing?
Yeah, the Left 4
Yeah.
Speed 2.
Yes, I know exactly. I remember, that was like 10 years ago on Newgrounds.
Oh my god,
I
I know
love
the
that
baby.
video.
The fucking baby coming out. I remember that shit.
That
Good
is the
times.
scariest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
He bangs on the door.
Ah!
Oh, canoe.
I was 12 when that came out.
Yeah.
How old was it? How old is it?
It's like, you said 10 years.
Well, I was saying like 10 years ago. It might have been longer than that.
Left
For speed.
Okay, so, no, it was 11 years.
Oh, 11 years ago.
Ignore the token over here. I use this.
I was 11.
I use that token as the turn counter.
Yep, no worries.
My cat is sitting behind 2 of
I
my
mean,
monitors.
you could always just assign one of the tokens that you have
Eh.
as the turn.
True enough, but I also tend to delete creatures so that way they go away.
Sure. Hey, can you put the turn order in the correct order?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
You have an 18 in your dex, so Alton, you go before the other creature. And
sure.
all right, begin. Zeno.
Taking steps back, would I have a line of shot onto that thing?
Not quite. On that one, no.
On which one?
You said this one here.
Yeah.
This far left one. Close far left.
All right. Here, let me draw a small shape for you to help you understand. The doorway is here. The entrance to the doorway is here. All right. And their entrance into the hallway is over here.
Oh.
So you're telling me if I take one step here, I'd be able to see this one?
Yes. But not the other one.
All right. Because I cannot see the other one, I cannot use my ability. But I can get a shot at it.
Take the shot,
Because I-
Luke.
Because it has not taken a turn, I have advantage on this roll, by the way.
Give it your best shot. That's a hit.
Pew.
So anyways...
So anyways, I started blasting. Apologies, I am readjusting myself.
Grayson is over there screaming. All he hears is a fucking crossbow bolt go flying.
Yeah, no, he recasted it, so it's not in my eyeballs anymore.
I know, I said you're screaming, and then all you hear is the thunk.
Oh.
Oh god.
I sound like a Xenobolt.
What is that noise? Must
Oh
be the wind.
no.
We're under attack.
Phil's here. Alright.
Bill's here.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, because nothing else I have for now.
Very well. Grayson.
I am going to kind of push the I'm going to move up right here. Kind of push the
Cultist.
cultist out of the way here a little bit. Not nothing rough or anything. Just kind of, put my arm on his shoulder and kind of shove him out of the way a
pass
little
by
bit.
him freely.
I don't want to pass by him. I want to take his place.
Yeah, he just wants to block the doorway.
Well, I'm going to be doing something a little special.
That'll cost you an action to move him out of the way.
So I can't do anything then?
No, you can go in the hallway.
Well, I want to do an action.
Yeah, no, you can just walk in the hallway and still have your action. It'd be difficult terrain. You'd be costing a little bit of your movement.
Well,
Yeah, you-
okay, I mean, I kind of do. Okay, all right. Well, I stand right here. I'm going to take a Molotov. And I'm going to toss it Right there.
Yeah.
How far does the fire spread?
It's only 1 square.
So just that first space right there.
You can drop it at his feet.
In that case, if it's only 1 square, I'm going to put it right here. That way, most of the hallways, the first space in front of me, is going to be engulfed as
Yeah,
well.
You can actually throw it at the creature itself. And
Well,
would,
if it goes 1 space though, I'm going to put it right here so it hits him as well as having a standing flame here. So when they try and move in, it burns them. They're standing in fire.
I think it's at the end of the turn though, is when they'll take damage.
I mean, still, they're not gonna be able to get past me. I'm standing in the way.
All right, you place it here, yes?
Yeah.
All right. Does it really require a thrown action because it's a Molotov, and you're not really hitting or aiming towards anything?
All right. So does that mean I don't have to do an action? Then I can also take out my crossbow, or is that going to be an action?
That is your action to throw the Molotov, but you can't take out
Okay.
your crossbow.
All right.
I would recommend just taking out the great axe.
Yeah, I can't fire because I don't have an action, so I'm just gonna keep my axe, have my axe ready.
Very well. Allow me a moment to draw in the hazard. So, like right here.
Yeah, but it also comes out a whole space, so the space in front of me, as well as that zombie himself, will be engulfed in the flame.
I mean like 1 square, as in a singular square is how much it
What?
engulfs.
When we used it on the other thing, it was 1 square and all the squares around it. That's why I was trying to do it that way. If we're changing how they work, then I'll throw it at the guy himself.
No, we're not changing it. It's always been oil, based off the oil item rule set. It has always been like that.
When we on the second with the when we fought that boss. I'm sorry, before we fought that boss, it might have been the one before. I threw out the Molotov and it covered. I hit
9
that
by
space.
9.
Yeah, no, not 9 by 9.
A 9 total square.
9 squared. Yeah. Or no, just 9. It would be 3 squared.
Yep.
It got caught onto the creature itself, not the floor.
It wasn't on the creature. It was specifically on the floor because I was blocking a path. And then all those zombies walked into it and all died. Remember?
I don't remember this. I've always said that
remember that,
it's
yeah.
based off the oil item.
I promise you that's how it worked out. I'm not
Yeah.
going to sit here and argue the point during a live stream though. So if you want to make it,
if
you want it to be this way, then we'll do it this way.
I'll look at the recording later and see if I did that. All right.
All right. I'll throw it at. Then if we're gonna do it this way, I'll throw it at that guy.
Yeah. Check the compendium for the oil item, just for reference. In fact, I can,
This man is getting pocket sanded.
So
With a
yeah, I
flaming
throw and
oil.
light his ass on fire, and I'll go check that other video while you guys are taking your turns
It
because I
also-
swear that's how it happened.
I remember it that way too. Don't worry.
yeah, it's-
We can retcon stuff if we did it wrong that way. That's just how I remembered it. That's why I was trying to do it that way.
okay. I'll look at the recording first. I'll take. Yeah. Continuing on though, is that your turn? Is that your action?
To change it to throwing it at him and lighting him on fire, yes. Since it's not gonna spread. Yeah.
Roll your damage.
No, there is no need for damage. It's guaranteed 5.
It's yeah.
Oh shit! Alright.
Along with him being on fire, right?
Yeah, that's the guaranteed 5 damage.
Well, isn't it like a status effect burning?
No, there is no status effect for being on fire. It's actually a rule set, a special thing. But he is still burning. He's still taking the 5 damage no matter what.
Okay.
How is he looking, by the way? Because he just took a crossbow bolt to the face and is on fire.
He's looking bloody. He's looking pretty bad.
All right.
All right, that aside, this creature here. This creature here reaches out, casting, muttering some kind of arcane and despicable words of evil and villainy, and casts Toll the Dead on you.
On me?
Grayson. Yes.
And what does that do?
Toll the Dead.
I believe it's a wisdom save.
It is a wisdom save. So go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Ouch.
You take the damage.
Yeah, that's a fail. So it's 1d8 necrotic. There you go. You get 5 necrotic damage dealt to you, Grayson.
Uh-huh.
And with it, the creature is also going to, going to move out of the way using its movement, and that will be its turn. Alton.
All right, sweet. Seeing Grayson throw a Molotov at the guy on the right, I'm gonna throw one at the guy on the left as well.
Can you see him though?
Can I see him, or do I have to move over one?
The door is over here.
Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Is there any way I could do it, or should I just do something else?
Throw it over my shoulder.
You
or
would
whatever
have
you're trying to
to,
do over my shoulder.
Well, you're small, so you could share a space. You could share a space with Grayson, but you can't end your turn there.
Oh yeah, I'd probably just move back into position then. Like this is my original position. So could we just say I moved up through it and then fall back into line?
Yes.
All right, so I'm throwing it on the guy on the left, not the one that's already been hit by a Molotov.
No need to roll the damage. It's guaranteed.
Okay, just really quick. I found the spot. It's in the video I haven't published, the second episode when we're fighting the boss, and it is indeed a 3x3 area.
By
Timestamp?
the way,
Timestamp
Grim.
4 hours, 10 minutes, 51 seconds.
Alright, thank you.
Hey, by the way, Grim, difficult terrain does not slow group travel. I don't know how you want to phrase that for combat.
It is, group travel is specific, like in overworld sort of travel.
That's why I said for group combat. I just know I ignored difficult terrain altogether.
Yeah, that's specific to you.
I know. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
For damn.
What's the timestamp?
Do what?
What's the timestamp again?
Oh, I closed the video. I thought I said 4 hours, 10 minutes, and 59 seconds. It's in the video I haven't published, though. It's in that second episode.
Yeah, more. I'm asking.
Do what?
I'm asking because I'm not wanting to go back on my my word, as it were. So I want to make sure.
I mean, if we just did it wrong that time and you want to change it now, I'm fine with it. I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, we drew out the little box and everything for it.
But
I think that was a special thing because the creature, it's something to do with the creature itself.
I was throwing it to create a block for the zombies, because then the zombies all walked into it and died.
Yeah, I'll have to look at the circumstances. That's a future me thing, all right?
Okay. Like I said, I won't argue the point. If you want to change it now, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, no. I've all this time thought we were basing it off the oil item. Alright, Elton, you throw your Molotov, it lands, and this creature here now acts. He takes the 5 damage, so let me subtract that. And then he moves forward, menacingly, towards you, Grayson.
and now Grayson can
Menacingly.
attack him.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Grayson,
on
hit him!
fire.
Hit him with your weapon.
Yeah, I get a hit.
Go ahead, give it a try.
Boom.
That's a solid hit, but he still stands.
How's he looking?
He's looking at the edge of deterioration.
Good deal.
Alright, and it takes its longsword into both its hands and strikes at you, Grayson, bringing it down upon you. And let's see here.
Oh.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Alright, a hit indeed it is. And
Oh.
he slashes upon you, catching your shoulder with the blade, the rusty, disgusting, and probably tetanus-inducing blade.
Ow. I'm gonna have lockjaw.
And you're dealt 7 damage.
I'm fine with you having lockjaw.
Oh, that was mean. Alright, I'm at
Well,
23.
no, I'm
And
not
it
gonna say
reaches
that.
its
Anyway,
hand out to you, its boning, disgusting hand, and attempts to grab hold of you with a malignant, negative force grasped around it, sheathed around it. DM's going to use his inspiration.
God.
Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
Ah. Well, that sucks.
Using the DM inspirations against us. I see how it is, Grim.
Seriously.
Hey, I'm a wild card. I used it on one on you yesterday, or not yesterday, but last session. I'll use one on myself now.
I know, I was joking, that's all.
All right. He's got the second white is obviously going to take 5 damage because he's on basically on fire. He's going to take out his longbow and start firing and pelting arrows into the back of you, Grayson, or try to hit you. And it's coordinating with the other creature to avoid shooting him in the back.
Okay.
Is that a hit?
Yep.
All right. That's probably not a hit.
Nope.
A arrow goes whizzing past the white. Crap, I said it. It goes whizzing past the creature and lands and strikes home in your shoulder.
9 damage puts me at 14. And we still have a boss to kill.
oh, don't worry. You got
The
a cleric.
cultist steps aside. Irvin. And the cultist, in addition to says that, I think you got this. You have
I
no
can-
need for my intervention.
Fucking
I-
dick.
I can see him. Yeah.
Dude, you
Yeah,
got-
you can see him. It'll be 3/4 cover, but you can see him.
All right.
I ignore cover.
I will. Bonus
I-
action. Cast a spiritual weapon. Right. Can I cast it right there?
You can cast it behind him, yeah. All right.
Alright. And I will cast that. Give me 1 second.
Come on, Steel. You got this.
2. And do I still get an attack, or do I attack with the spiritual weapon?
You
And that's it.
Your 21 is the attack with the spiritual
Okay.
weapon.
Okay. So I guess that is 9 force damage. 2.
Yeah, it is a bonus action to cast. Keep that in mind.
Hmm.
So you
Also
still
an
have your
idiot.
main action.
I'm an idiot because I could have used parry to block a lot of that damage.
No, you already took the reaction to hit him hit him when you got close.
How's he looking with that 9?
I say he's looking dead.
Oh,
Hey, yo.
He's looking mighty dead as he crumbles before you. His bindings being wrought and destroyed from the sheer force of the blow from your spiritual weapon, severing his ties to his unliving body.
How much health are you at, Grayson?
You can see it on my token, 14.
I cannot see it, but
Yeah, no one else but you can see that.
14.
Oh, really?
Correct. You and the DM.
14.
I will. Can I cast Sacred Flame on this guy, or does that not count since I've already done a?
No,
Attack.
that's a main action.
Okay.
See, that's also a cantrip, so that's fine.
Why is it always the worst motherfucking attack when I ever do this? It's always in the 1s or 2s.
It's
Big
not
flame.
looking too great.
We need to, if we got you a D100, it would still roll a 1.
Dude, it feels like goddamn.
Hold up. Never mind, I already
What?
used my reaction. Never mind.
No, never mind. I would roll a 67. All right, go ahead.
He fails, and he takes The one radiant damage.
Take that! No, sorry.
Yeah, fuck you.
You basically just casted light on his eyes too.
Aha!
You casted the flame of minor inconvenience.
Hey, fucking your face.
Now he
So-
also has that blue dot in his vision.
Son of a bitch!
So, anyways, thunk. I meant to roll with normal, but 26,
That is a hit.
Miss. No.
16. Oh fuck.
Attack, kitty.
Yeah, the cat just swacked me in the side with her claws.
Good.
Go for the throat.
Good.
I'll just
No, it's going for my
decisive
chest.
strike. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Grayson.
All right. Little worried now. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow, fire it at him.
Take that.
That is a hit. As you strike the creature, you notice it doesn't seem as phased when you hit it with your crossbow. A solid thunk into its chest, and it seems unimpaired by it. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna take back out my axe and get ready for him. But yeah,
All right. The creature is going to... this creature over here is going to move.
you said he didn't seem phased by it, as in like he just didn't even notice it.
Actually, I made a mistake. Wrong stat block. I was looking at the wrong stat block.
So he did feel it.
You do think you did some damage, just as not as much as you were hoping.
It's on a beach.
This creature is going to phase through the wall,
Oh, good.
and he's going to cast Magic Missile at the 2nd level at Alton.
Oh,
Alton, no.
Repertoire chef.
Alton, you there?
It's been an honor.
Yeah, it just automatically hits.
Yep, I'm just making sure you're here, so that way you know what's happening. Alright,
Take 1 damage.
4d4 plus
Jesus.
4,
Jesus.
18 damage.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Very cool.
Oh,
Thank you,
crap.
Kanye. Very
I
good.
rolled
Thank
near
you.
max damage.
Very cool. Thank you.
You right, man?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for my turn.
Alright,
I felt that.
it is your turn.
Hold on. Can I use my reaction before he takes that damage?
How so?
I want to use rally.
Yeah, you
Give
can
him
do
some
so.
bonus points. Give us some bonus hit points.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'll this time.
it's equal to the superiority die roll plus my charisma modifier. I have a +1 charisma. So
It's a D10.
where's my superiority die? Can't I click that? No, I'm
It's
sorry.
a-
That's my hit die. So I just
This
need
is
to roll a
D10,
D10.
right? Yeah.
It's a D10.
Slash R 1d10. Damn. You get 3.
Hey,
Congratulations.
it's only 15 damage now.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, that's better than nothing, buddy. I got you.
Wait. So it's Alton turns now. I'm assuming.
Lovin' didn't
Yes,
work
it
out.
is your turn.
All right. Healing word level 2 going to Mr. Grayson of Essiger.
Thank you.
You get 10 HP.
Yeah.
Take some notes. And then for my actual action, I'm just gonna take a crossbow shot at the thing,
That's great.
at the green boy crossbow shot.
Pew. Pew pew.
Oh.
motherfucker.
Keep on taking notes. You're taking notes. Yes.
No, that one's for steel.
Oh,
Oh.
why? I've been hitting. How?
1 damage.
You hit
And-
the creature.
You're
But-
just jealous.
You get a solid thunk into its corporeal form, but you see that the bolt soon phases out of it. You think you did
Wait.
some damage, but not as much as you were hoping.
Non-magical. Or silver.
That's my entire turn.
Alright, is that your turn? Okay. This creature is going to take the automatic 5 damage. When it gets back to your Grayson's turn and Alton's turn again, the fires will go out. This creature is going to reach
Attack that
forward.
motherfucker, Grayson. Sorry.
No worries.
Oh wait, no, he can't. Sorry.
I already used my reaction.
Yep.
He's going to swing his fist towards you, enveloped in a malignant force. And he's going to deal
Ow.
1d6 plus 2.
Let's hope it's 3. Yes. You suck.
Make a make a Constitution save.
Oh no.
15.
That is a pass. Nothing happens.
Yeah, boy.
He strikes
die.
again, he bringing down his longsword upon you, and he misses.
Yeah. In a tiny hallway.
I assumed you essentially brought your weapon up to deflect the blow, as it were.
Absolutely.
The cultist peruses through his spellbook. Irvin,
Grayson, do you have this guy?
Maybe?
Well, you know, first off, I'll attack him with my spiritual weapon. So
Miss?
9. Oh, damn! I didn't sound close. After that, I'll move right here, and
Thought you took notes.
well, I don't know how. All right, I will attack the other guy with a guiding bolt. Does
You
a
try-
15 hit?
he tries to strike you with his fist. While
I
you're leaving his range.
do my thing, and he has to roll at advantage or disadvantage.
I was about to say advantage. Are you sure about that one? That could be very bad.
Warding flare.
Like how the source is an Irvin reaction.
Very well.
What?
It doesn't
Anyway,
matter.
it's a 19.
That makes no sense.
Whoa.
All right, well, shit.
He just punched him for that much?
He
No.
is dealt 8 damage. Now,
Oh,
roll a
okay.
Constitution save, Irvin.
All right.
You pass.
There we go.
Does the guiding bolt hit?
Guiding bolt hits.
All right, so 13 radiant.
Oh, I hear that thing scream.
He's not looking too good. His coupling upon his mortal body, as it were, his undead body, is withering away. His grasp onto this world is slipping. Zeno, your turn.
About to push him over the edge.
He's dead. Zeno just, after he gets hit by the gutting bolt, just puts another bolt into her crossbow, aims down the sights, just thunks right through the center of his face, just right through his nose, out the back of the head.
Oh, by the way,
Ruined.
I was aiming at this guy with the guiding bolt.
You should have specified that.
That's well, it's too late. It's whatever.
Because
Anyways,
if that's the case, he's still alive.
Oh, well, it's really either way.
I think he's just going to go with what originally happened.
I mean, if you want, I don't mind.
No, he's still up.
Damn it.
That's why I asked you if you could handle it.
So,
That's why I
I-
sheepishly said maybe.
Well, sheepishly say that you can.
It wouldn't
all right,
be
so he's
sheepish.
up still.
Yeah, he's up still. All right, Grayson,
I'm gonna put that fucker down.
give it your best shot.
Whack.
That's a hit.
He's still standing.
You hack and slash. You bring your axe up, and then you find a solid purchase upon his neck, and he seems not phased by it.
I have the blessed weapon. It's holy damage.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right about that.
Yes, sir.
He's still standing though.
Fuck. All right. Action surge. Doing it again.
Whack.
To help you out, Grayson,
I don't
This
need any
is-
help. Look at that roll.
Actually,
Okay, I was
hold on.
gonna give you a
Or-
DM's. Are you sure?
Well, hold on, Grayson. Don't you have Great Weapon Master? Well,
Yes.
Great Weapon Fighter. You can literally just re-roll that damage.
Yeah, that's why I want to.
Oh, well then use that second roll.
Yeah.
You kind of already rolled, but okay.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll take that as an action surge and everything. It's fine. I gotta learn sometime.
I mean, I'll take your feature this time. Just remember that, okay?
Okay. Sure thing.
So he is dead due to re-rolling the damage rather than using action surge.
Awesome.
You got a second wind, buddy?
Yes. But
My cat's on crack right now. She just tried to attack an outlet.
that's not good. You better have a. It's
A
gonna be
flying
like.
cat?
It's gonna be like National Lampoon's Christmas. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use second wind.
D10 plus your level.
1d10 plus. Yep.
Is that your turn though?
No, not yet.
I mean, you can. Is there anything you're gonna do beyond the second one?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey yo. That's 6 health back. So I'm at 27. 27. And how far can I move?
30 feet.
I'm going to go ahead and go down this hallway right here-ish.
There is no door there. It goes up to here.
Oh, okay. My bad. All right, let me measure that really quick.
Yeah. Also,
10,
your fire.
5, 15. Yeah. 10, 5, 15, 5.
Yeah. So right here would be good.
Right here.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. This creature's turn right here. What to do? What to do? So many tempting options.
Toll the Dead.
He's going to toll the dead on Irvin. Irvin, make a wisdom saving throw.
Like hell he will. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Wisdom saving.
Yes.
All right.
Please don't roll a 1. Damn it,
Ah!
Irvin.
Why is it that
You
I
rolled a
always?
2.
This is why I use real dice. Fucking hate when stuff like this rolls for me. It sucks.
You
All right.
are dealt 12 damage.
There's a warding flare. No.
Oh, no, 7 damage, my bad. Yes.
Nah, that's good. I don't think it'd work anyways.
I just rolled a real die for you, and you got a 14.
Yeah,
Thanks,
no,
just
this
you,
is-
man.
This is not an
Everyone
attack
in the
roll,
party's
this is a
getting-
save.
Everyone in the party's getting fucked up. Zeno over here.
Alton.
Attack Zeno.
As Alton, just for reference, I called your name because you could see them the easiest. All right?
Mhm.
This creature phases through the walls again after casting that and moves over here. You don't see it, but you know it's gone somewhere.
Oh, brother. Huh. Alright, I guess Alton's gonna move up to the front line. And we're gonna cast another healing word, this time only at level 1. Another one onto Grayson.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hey, yo.
that's a max roll.
Yeah, and that's also max health for me.
Very nice.
35, baby.
And then after that, Alton is just gonna hang out. Maybe prepares rapier or something if the ghost comes out of a wall.
Yeah, you can do that. You still have your
Yeah.
main action.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else I could do though. In
Alright.
fact, actually, yeah, that's it.
So you're going to make a readied action.
Yeah, basically, if it comes out the wall for some reason,
If
'cause,
it
you know,
comes out
Alton
the
can't see it.
wall and attacks you, yes. All right. Just confirming, is that your trigger?
Yeah.
All right. The cultist says, "It seems like you're wrapping this up just fine. You don't need my help, do you?"
A shout back from down the hall. It would be nice.
Do not shout. I swear to God.
Hey, we're already in this mess, man. There's no way any more can hear us.
What
All the
was
rest of
said
the
is
walls are
dead.
boarded up.
What was said is said.
God damn it.
I cast thunder. No.
Cast silence on me. Jesus Christ.
I swear to God.
5 more undead come out of nowhere. All right.
And I'm going to make a small roll, as it were.
Yeah.
I like how I'm wondering
you
how
don't-
would he have heard him though? Because he's right here, and he would have to hear from here.
Talking goes
to here.
up to. Talking literally goes up to 50 feet normal.
Yeah, but all the
Yeah, but
all
you're
the doors are like
traveling
locked and
through
everything.
This,
Those
this,
are
and it's
locked.
also traveling through this hallway. Now,
There's
I don't
nothing
think
on the
sound
walls.
works like that.
All these doors are shot tight. They're stone walls that are like wedged into the ceilings.
Yes, and they're
Sound don't
bouncing
work
off
like
the
that, my
walls.
friend.
Not all the doors are stone wedges.
Yeah.
Sound
Obviously,
would not bounce
you,
through here.
you fell through a wooden door before, if you remember.
Hey, you fell through a wooden door. Shut up.
Oh boy.
Why you may? Why you may?
Irvin, it's your turn.
All right.
I want to ask something though. Did he hear me?
There would have been no way you've been able to hear him.
You
In all
wouldn't
actuality, there'd be no way.
One more time. What'd you say?
know. You wouldn't be able to know.
Okay. Kind of figured maybe he would like, say something back.
So that's okay. All right. That's my action, or that's my movement. I will move my weapon to here. Spiritual weapon.
It doesn't count as a creature, so it can share his space.
All right.
Are you going to use your main action, or is that good?
Yeah, I'll lose my main action. I'm gonna heal myself.
All right, go ahead.
Give me 1 second. Come on, baby. 2 1s. No. Where is it? Curious. But not been a 1. Okay.
Let's go.
Zeno, it is your turn.
Moving here, I'm going to ready an action to fire an arrow down the hall if it comes back, and I'm going to reroll. Would I be able to reroll my stealth in the same turn?
No hostile creatures have sight of you, so I'd say yeah.
I got an 11.
Oof.
You fall. No.
No, I'm only doing that because I'm also going to start approaching slowly with a ready action to fire a bolt.
You would have to move and then ready the action.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I moved the 5 feet up. I have to move 10 because. Let me check real quick. Alright, that's my turn for now.
All right, Grayson.
I will. Man, I don't know.
You
I'm
don't
going
see
to-
the creature. You
Yeah.
don't know where it is.
I'm going to move up to here. I'm still around the corner, and I'm going to peek around to see if I can see him.
You can see him clear as day.
All right. I'm going to take a step back into this little side here, and I'm going to ready my axe to swing. As soon as he comes around that corner or wherever.
Very well.
Pops up behind you. Hello, motherfucker. All right.
I can't be startled or whatever it's called, so I should be able to swing.
That's true.
What
No eating in the mic.
All right.
Sounds like
the
you're sucking
creature.
dick, boy.
The creature moves over here. Zeno, you can see him.
Alright, thunk.
That's
I
a
feel like
solid
he's near
hit.
me.
It seems
As it comes into view, Zeno just looking down the sight, thunk.
It seems on the verge of dissipation, and then it comes up behind you, Grayson, and casts Burning Hands.
Whoa!
It's not near me. It's not close to me, though. It's 2 steps away. 2 spaces.
It's 10 feet.
Burning
Oh.
Hands is an AoE.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When I
Because,
say
you know,
hands, I
disappeared.
think touch.
Yeah.
Can you link the spell real quick just so they know what it is?
your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread.
Brother.
Brother.
I should have
Mickey.
given you a fucking bardic inspiration earlier.
Make a deck
Yeah.
save.
I don't want it.
Do it.
I decline.
14.
I might just make it. Take half damage.
Off by 1.
Oh, by one. Get
Should have had the
fucked.
bardic inspiration. Goddamn.
Absolutely dunked on, my friend.
You take 6 damage. I
Let's
roll the
go.
minimum.
1, 2, and a motherfucking 3, baby. That's hot.
Jeez.
That's hot as fuck, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Alright.
It's out of movement. It's used its action. Alton.
Yes.
You might
Sorry,
wanna
that was
mute
kind of
your mic.
distracting me.
Yeah. You might want to mute your mic for a second, man.
That's not me, but I'm gonna go ahead with my turn.
Yeah, I was talking to Cade.
Yeah, Alton is going to move up, and then he is going to attack finally with his rapier. Ooh.
Cade, mute your mic, man.
Damage.
How does that look?
That's a hit.
All right, and for the bonus action, I don't know. Alton's gonna sing something. Come on, Grayson of Esseker. You got to what name's Esseker? Hold on, give me a second.
My pecker? I'm sorry.
Yes, you have to hit him in the pecker.
Yeah, that rhymes, definitely.
There you go. So next time you roll and like you need a little extra oomph, you could roll a d6 to add to your total. Okay.
Is that
Awesome,
your turn?
thank you.
Yeah. Yep. That is my entire turn.
All right, let me hop into the Discord really quick and mute his mic.
Alright, I got it. Colt is going to remain there. Content let you handle it. Irvin.
Alright. Let me just move down here so I can see him. My spiritual weapon will then attack.
Go ahead.
Swing.
A swing and a miss.
Oh my god, this game is insane!
I
Alright,
fired and I missed.
and I will... Burning hands now.
I'm sorry, you what?
No, I'm fucked with you. Alright, can I move right here and then do something? Or is it only small people can't end spaces?
It would be half movement.
Alright. Then I will inflict wounds.
There you go.
Hey,
He did it.
he found the right side of the dice.
Let's go.
And then I will
You will
Go
do nothing
right.
because it's
Wait,
dead.
that's
oh shit.
even with necrotic damage?
Yeah, it doesn't heal it anymore.
Yeah, no, that's
Wrong,
a
uh,
3.5 thing.
Okay.
It would be terrible.
I was about to get really sad.
Round 2, baby. No.
I was about to be like, the one time you roll good.
Yeah, imagine it kind of like this: a much bigger wire, short circuits the other wire with the same negative charge. It overflows the system. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when a lightning bolt strikes and all your fucking stuff short circuits, and you cry because your PC just got fried.
That aside, do you think that combat is over?
Nope.
Not when you say it like that.
Do you think?
You think
go and
all is calm
smack
and
us.
all is well, and that there's no problems whatsoever?
Alton, can I have a berry? I think I'm gonna need it.
No, Alton's gonna fall face first and just kind of clutch his
lucky
stomach.
Esseker, I missed.
Oh, oh.
Zeno, being very cautious, just kind of begins to listen to the area around her. The subtle dripping of a nearby thing of water and the echoing in the halls.
I rolled an
Animal
11.
handling.
Why'd
Exactly.
you roll animal handling, bro?
I'm
This
playing
is-
with a mouse that was walking by.
This is not to size.
We will die here.
This is to size. As you see coming out from the walls a creature of unimaginable negative energy flows out through it, and it lets out a myriad of whispers, screams, and various other sounds of torment.
Whispering to the cultist. Is
With
that the
my
thing
turn,
you,
after hearing that, I will move my spiritual weapon to here.
Let me add it to the turn order.
whispering to the cultist right now? Is that the thing you were talking about?
That would seem so.
Oh no! Alright, we are doomed.
This is one of those times when I suggest that you start praying.
I have
One of
plans.
the times
Why
I
not?
suggest you start helping.
Oh, don't
Can't
worry.
hear you. You can't hear you!
This is why I was saving my strength. For this thing.
Understandable. So, anyways,
Time to die.
So anyways, it is Zeno's turn.
has it taken a turn in combat?
Technically it has. Because it has been moving rounds, between the rounds.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
He does have blessed weapon.
Yeah,
That doesn't
it's,
change the roll.
yeah, it doesn't change the roll. It's still still
Okay.
too low.
So, anyways, I'm gonna move 15 spaces this way.
Gonna run the
Old
fuck
Zeno,
away.
I never take any damage, runs 15 spaces down a hallway.
You
So,
can't catch
anyways,
this.
you better catch these hands from a distance. So, anyways, that's my turn.
So anyways,
Thank
it
you
started
for-
blasting.
I am literally
I
the
started
epitome of
dying.
Danny DeVito.
Alright,
Alright, it is his turn now.
Grayson,
Die,
it is your turn.
Brando.
Can I even walk past them?
Yes.
Half
Okay.
movement to do so.
All right. Well, I can move past Alton just fine, right? Because he's
15.
we can share the same space, so it'd just be one space of slowed movement.
This would be your entire movement.
Yeah, that
All
would
right.
be your
Or
turn.
right there.
All right. I'm going
Because
to.
it takes 10 feet to get past them. So 5,
That's
15,
not enough.
25.
All right. I'm just can't run around the other way. Damn it.
You could ready an action so when he comes into range, whack him.
He's probably gonna start phasing through walls too, because he just did. All right.
Like,
I'm gonna take a
bad
step.
is-
I'm gonna take a step right here behind Irvin. I'm going to face the opposite way here and ready my blade. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'll ready my axe to swing right here. And yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Alright, Alton. Your turn.
All right. Just confirm again. This looks like the thing that we're after, right?
The cultist has confirmed.
All right. I am going to expend my last level 2 spell slot. And actually, no, we're not doing that. All right, so Alton is gonna. Damn, what is he gonna do? Oh, I know what he's gonna go run away. So since I'm halfling, I get to go through people's spaces without any penalty. I'm going to I'm
Thanks,
gonna go
buddy.
here, and then I'm gonna set up another prepared action, just in case it does phase through walls. I'm gonna ready the rapier, and that is gonna be my turn after I bardically inspire Irvin.
Oh, thanks.
Something, please protect me.
So, anyways, as I walk past, hey, you're doing a good job. Keep it up.
Protect me, slave!
Take the sword
It's
for me!
He's like plankton running down.
I just imagine hearing the noise. Alright. Time to die how I once lived, like a bitch. No.
Did you add your 5 temporary hit points?
Oh shit! About to.
I love how it's raining and storming, but we're underground.
We're just built different, dude. That's why.
The cultist stepping forward, he reaches for his a symbol dedicated to Dugal, a scroll with a with a skull a skull with a scroll in its mouth, and mutters and chants words of arcanery until it bursts forth from his hand a shattering of a blood ruby, and all around the creature it is trapped in a prison of invisible force.
Sounds good.
Yep.
And so let me draw that out.
Yeah, I can.
How do you draw an invisible force?
I'll do it.
The
No, never mind.
the cultist says, "Great work. You lured it out, as was needed. It is now firmly within our custody. We will begin studying this creature. You do not worry your pretty little heads about what you have done here. Just know that you had no chance of facing it."
They all say, no.
That is, as one would say, mission complete.
Well,
Thank God.
Oh, and I would advise you get nowhere near it.
I'm gonna get near it now. Alright. So anyways, I just started blasting.
boop, 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 boop.
Do we want to loot this place?
We leave. I don't want to be here anymore.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can leave. Help yourself to anything you find. I'm pretty sure it is clear. At least somewhat certain of it.
Hold on. I can test that theory. Give me 1 minute.
Yep.
So after a minute of meditating, would there be any more than these two undeads within range?
Well, you can't tell if that's an undead.
Abomination.
The abomination or the cultist?
No, the thing in the box. That's most likely due to the prison it's inside of.
Yeah, I was just saying anything other than these two, though.
No.
All right, check the
All right.
area.
Let's go spelunking.
Alright, I go here, and I loot it.
Irvin, cast light
I cast light everywhere!
on my helmet.
On his helmet and his sword. Just
So anyway, Zeno's just going to pull out a torch, kind of move... you said this door's locked, correct?
Hold on, I think
Yes.
I use something.
Would I be able to sleight of hand it?
Give it. You may certainly try.
16.
All right, that opens it.
Gonna cautiously walk through. I'm going to be doing perceptions as I go.
Wow.
Oh my. What have we here? What the dickens?
Loot! No.
You find a hallway. You see that it circles back around to where you originally were, but it also leads to another door.
Zeno, I think I found your dad.
Dude. This door locked?
No, it is unlocked.
Open it. Perception.
It is battered down and broken, in fact.
Open it. Just look inside. As everyone's running around the map, literally, Zeno's just kind of walking through. Even though she knows there's no one dead, she got her like crossbow ready, like a U.S. Ranger walking through with a gun raised.
You go
Look at
walking
the pile of bodies. I go, my God, I haven't seen a body count this high since Irvin's mother.
I don't have a mom.
There's a corpse there.
Irvin's an orphan.
Hey, that doesn't mean the lady that gave birth to you doesn't have it, though.
Walk into the room and
Hope David keep me too.
oh, there's more.
It's a good day. No.
And what you find inside...
Irvin kicks you. No.
What you find inside what seems to be a party of dead adventurers. Their eyes solid white, their corpses desiccated and disgraced. Their equipment still intact, but their corpses
Oh, didn't mean to do
utterly near annihilation.
You guys are just running around. I thought you were in here.
We're checking everywhere.
Well, you might want to let him describe the room first before you just walk
And the
into
door
it
is
all.
locked over there.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been walking around this whole time. Describe this pile of bodies to me.
I will answer Zeno first, alright?
So Zeno approaches the first body. Even though their eyes are white, she's going to use her left foot to kind of ease over the body, try and flip it on its back, so then she can get a good look at the belongings and the face of the adventurer. Look for an iron cross or anything, iron nail.
All of them have iron nails, or coffin nails, resting upon their necks, as it were. Each of them inscribed with their names respectively. Save for one. This kobold seems to be missing one entirely.
What does he have on him?
Very primitive looking tools, weapons, and armor. They're wearing hide and using a shield, what seems to be handmade and cut from several planks of wood, along with a spear with a sharpened tip of obsidian.
I'm taking the obsidian from that kobold, but first I want to start collecting the nails.
You collect 3 nails from the corpses. And I'm going to say this right now, if they were going to be important later on, I would have given them names.
Oh, I know. But coffin nails are money because if we turn them in, they're money. So.
I
then
was
what
I
exact-
was saying that before anybody asked, hey, what's their name? And then DM grumble.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. All right,
Here's
what does the armor look like on all of them by chance?
Well, this one here is wearing chain. Not chain shirt, full chain. They seem to wear a symbol around their neck.
What's that symbol on closer inspection?
Roll a religious or history.
I'm shit at both.
You find that they're wearing around the neck a symbol of Helm.
Does he look like a paladin?
Does she look like a paladin?
Yes. Does she look like a paladin?
She looks to. She has some fur pressed in between the padding of the chainmail, probably to quiet it. Certainly not fur that you've seen from this region, but from the north.
Okay, I'm stripping her and I'm not letting the one guy find her body. I'm just going to present the armor to him.
You dirty son of a bitch.
Shut up, you whore.
What the fuck?
She's she's also playing a girl as well, so it doesn't matter.
You
Yeah, just-
leave her in her undergarments.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some cloth that I do have to act as like, you know, like how they put blankets over people when they die?
Yes.
Pretty much that. Just
They
cover
call it
like
a
the
veil.
naughty bits.
Like
I'll
those
take-
ankles?
I'm going to take out would you say 2 square yards of cotton cloth for that?
All right.
And
That would
then-
be enough. Yeah.
What about the other ones?
This one here
Oh.
seems to be wearing studded leather and carrying around with a short sword and short bow.
Does he have arrows?
Yes, he has 20. Actually, no. He would have 13 arrows.
I'll take them.
And this one, lastly, seems to be wearing next to nothing, and wields with it a very large battle axe. But he has a health potion around his waist.
I'm taking the health potion, and would I be able to do an Arcana check on any of the weapons?
You can tell immediately these do not have the hum or the sheen of a magic item. You can tell
Gotcha.
quite readily they're mundane.
And then, do any of them have any books or text with them?
None have any text with them or any sort of reading material.
Not even the Paladin of the North woman?
No. This, might I say, this kobold here is particular in that you can see small sprouting wings coming from its back, draconic in nature. Does that
I
answer-
already know that's a person from the Dragon Horde. Is there any kind of thing for identification on the kobold?
No such way to identify him. You might be able to identify them if they to his fellows if you brought some kind of distinguishing feature with you.
Oh, so I cut off his head.
They
That's what you
said,
said. Yo, did you guys know this guy pulls out a head? What the fuck?
Jim, no.
You monster!
Zeno's just gonna casually grab the battle axe, walk over to the kobold, or lays him out flat, just kind of tries to aim the battle axe on his neck. 1, 2, 3.
Misses entirely, puts a huge gash down the middle of his head.
1d20 plus.
Do so at advantage because it's basically dead. It's
6.
not going to move.
All right, so
You re-
17.
You
That's
really
enough.
think this is a good idea? To present the head.
I ain't carrying an entire kobold.
You bring his shield? Is this one of yours?
It's better with a head.
Or you
So
could
does
have
17 take off his head? No. Head's better. Because they know exactly who it was and that he died a horrible death.
And your hands.
All right, 17's enough. You lop his head off, no problem.
Just gonna casually stuff that into my bag.
All right, taking notes. Zeno is a fucking psychopath.
And also, Zeno's going to move the bodies against the wall, out of the way, so no one would even step on them. Because she has some dignity, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly.
And then she's going to walk over to the next door, just check if it's locked, and then you can segue over to them.
All right, I'm going to segue over to you now.
All right.
Alton, are
Urban
you doing
Annihilator.
anything in this time, man?
I was gonna wait until they finish their thing.
Yeah, I'm asking what are you going to do after they finish, just so you know.
Take a little look-see around. You maybe sniff out some ingredients, maybe.
You're unlikely to find ingredients here, but I will. You can certainly look around in the meantime.
Yep.
Anyone else notice this entire area is blocked off? Can't get to
Yep.
it?
Yep. I noticed that earlier.
Also, your characters don't know it's there, so
Yeah, I was talking out of character. It's just weird.
Yeah, but that means start rolling like what I did with perceptions and investigations,
Yeah, we'll take a look after we,
because your characters would be very inquisitive if there's any secret patches, because you know that this wasn't there originally.
Either way,
right.
Harrison, you come upon a pile of corpses. What seems to be several individuals who've probably taken refuge here or have worked here at some point, or even townsfolk from above, a few guards even. But you also look upon the piles. You find one or two members of the last bastion. You take their coffin nails.
I want to, of course, I want to talk to Irvin about it. Basically, just, my God, look at that.
You
This looks disgusting.
You look at the corpses. Each one of them, their skin is taut and their faces gaunt. Their eyes missing their pupils and sheer white. Their expressions all locked in just a sheer look of panic and terror in their final moments. Held in that position and unable to move lest you break their jaw.
They also got tetanus.
Must be a recurring problem around here.
All right. I'm kind of, wondering, if I should do something with these corpses. Still trying to be the way of the paladin and a proper burial. It seems like a good way to go.
Yeah. Can I bless their death?
Um,
Like, so they aren't.
Paladins
Hopefully
are holy warriors, and those who take to the front. They worship their god through their actions, but they certainly are no priest.
Well, maybe Viking funeral then, damn.
But Irvin, go ahead. You were saying?
Can I bless them in death with God Apollo and with light?
You may certainly try.
Is it a religion check?
Yes.
Come on, nat 20. Hey, not bad.
You reach out to try and consecrate the bodies and look out for their souls. You pray to your god Apollo for their protections, and you sense a sense of loss and mourning in the pit of your stomach, as it were, a sign from your god that there is nothing you can do. They are already lost.
All right. As he's, is he doing that? Irvin, are you casting that as an overall, like over all of them, or is this going to be an individual thing?
It would be for all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I guess I'll start starting to kind of sort through them, starting another pile and bringing the bodies over, checking them, see if they have any identification, anything on them at all.
I will proceed to go
through
up
each
here
of
to this
them.
room.
Strangely, have you unlocked the door?
Oh, nope. Can I?
Let me answer Grayson first.
I
Unusually,
do want to, just to give for your narrative here, am going to start kind of a neat pile of them. That way I can give them a nice pyre after I'm done.
they are desiccated and, simply put, they do not smell as you might want to expect, rather given they have a sort of musty stench to them. Their, whatever fate that had befallen them was so tragic and so incredibly traumatic that their very corpses refused to rot, as if though they were mummified in seconds.
All right.
That being said, it is still disgusting work. Handling corpses is not exactly something you would call pleasant, especially when they give you dead looks in your eyes that, frankly, get close to piercing your very soul with the sheer terror they inflict upon themselves.
Constitution save.
No, more like a wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yes. You suffer no actual physical effects, as it were, but this is a harrowing moment, as it were, as you come upon smaller bodies, those of children, the young. Their faces, too, locked in sheer terror, with a hint of crying in despair. It honestly almost brings you to tears. Just the sheer question of why would anyone allow this? Why,
Hey,
what divine creatures would allow this?
on the guards, were there any talismans,
No talismans to speak of.
pendants, anything like that?
There were indents from battles, but nothing that you can obviously identify. Whatever killed them without piercing their hides or their armor.
What about their necks?
Yeah, I mean, as I'm going through them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's actually a good point. Would I roll a perception check to see if I notice anything on them as I'm moving them? Because I am handling a lot of bodies here.
You may.
Did you say yes?
Yes. You don't find anything out of the ordinary, but you certainly find there's still loot left on them. Though
All right.
one would question if that is the right thing to do.
Well, it would be anything to help us defeat more creatures. I think that can be justified away. I think anything special, not like certainly not any like jewelry or anything like that, but anything that would assist me in killing the things that did this to them,
War supplies.
destroying the evils.
War
Exactly.
supplies rather than personal effects.
Exactly.
All right. You do find more than a few crossbow bolts on the guards. I would say 34 in the combined total.
All right. So I now have 88.
Gonna steal your crossbow bolts? Don't worry about that.
You already stole my freaking paladin shit, you bastard.
Who said I wasn't gonna hand it to you?
God, no.
They're all wearing padded armor, so you get 4 sets of padded armor.
All right.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Ah.
Jinx.
Excuse me. You also get what seems to be 4 bludgeons off of them. 4 lanterns, hooded lanterns, with 4 flasks
Hold up,
of
now
oil.
hold up. Let me write this down. You say 4 bludgeons?
4 bludgeons.
4 bludgeons, 4... What was the next thing?
Flasks of oil.
Okay.
And then 4 hooded lanterns. And one of them had 30 feet of hempen rope around their waist. Like on the side of their belt.
All right. I'll start adding that into my inventory. And of course, after I get them all off to the side, I will then light them on fire. Light the corpses on fire. So their bodies don't have to stay here in this dingy rot.
Do you use the oil to help start the fire?
Yes.
Okay.
I
You-
also have a torch if that works. Or I'm
You-
sorry, I can just use my tinderbox, right?
Yeah, you can. You cover the bodies in oil and light them with flame, and you realize very quickly that was a bad idea.
Oh, great.
Simply put, that this place is not known for its ventilation. The entire area around you is starting to be covered in a toxic, disgusting smoke. I'm going to ask Irvin and Grayson to make a Constitution save.
Excellent.
Thanks, man. No. Summoned
I'm
all the
good.
monsters and it's about to make me suffocate. Constitution?
No breathing.
Yes.
Oh,
Irvin.
nice. I open the. I just reach for the door.
Grayson, you managed to help yourself quite easily and get out. Irvin, on the other hand, is suffocating upon the toxic fumes.
I mean, I have my action surge and all that good stuff, and along with my battle dice, can I go ahead and grab them and start yanking them out?
You may, but he's still going to take the 2 poison damage.
Oh, that's not
Good. It
Got you, buddy.
only affects my temporary hit points.
I think the temporary hit points would have faded by this point.
It hasn't been that long at all.
Yeah.
How long does Inspire last?
Yeah. No. It's from his praying. Remember, Zeno?
From his what?
Yeah, he got 5 temporary hit points from praying, and that was a DM thing. So he gets them until the end of his next long rest.
Oh.
Yep, I pulled you out, buddy, and then I shut the door behind
Thank
us.
you. That'll be $10 for inflicting damage upon me.
They used a flask of oil, right?
Yes, that used 1 flask of oil.
All right, I'll go ahead and start putting the rest of the stuff in there. I'm going to apologize to Irvin and say he didn't get that other door open, right?
No, I don't think I got the chance.
He was working on it until the corpses were set on fire.
Well, I mean that's all right then, because we can just close this door and that fire is now contained.
No, it's not.
Why
We're
is it
doomed. Because is there a thing under the door, like a vent area, where there's that little small room?
I thought it was one of the stone doors.
Oh, well then never mind. I was thinking like if it was one of those, then it's gonna be leaking through, and we are gonna have to leave.
No,
Isn't that what you said, Grim? It was a stone door?
It's not all doors are stone doors. This one was actually a wooden door.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we're in like a cave system, so it's not like the fire's gonna spread.
But the smoke will.
It's actually in a underground hideout, and it's the dirt above your heads is being kept up with wooden support beams.
Yeah.
Well, when it lights one on fire, all the dirt will fall in and snuff out the flame in that area.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is not a doorway. This is This is a archway.
Oh god damn it. I guess we'll run this way.
All right. That aside, Alton,
Yo, what up?
what are you up to?
Come on down, buddy. Let's die.
I don't know. I'm guessing Alton would just be looking around the walls, just like noting things.
Can
He
you
likes looking.
can you roll a perception if you're searching around?
Sure. Let's see here. Perception. There it is.
Hey, for bludgeons, would I write in like club or something?
Bludgeons are their own thing.
It's not coming up.
Oh, my bad. Club, yeah.
Okay.
As you're standing there, Alton, kind of looking around, smelling and sniffing, you feel as though your legs are cold, as if though there was a cold draft of air that hit the back of your legs. But you realize you're indoors. You turn around and you listen very carefully, and you hear the slight whistling of wind and air coming from behind the wall.
Does this smell like dank, or is it like fresh, like it's coming from the outside or something?
It smells it smells dank or musty, as if though it hasn't had air put through it for a while.
Is there a way I could is there like a hole I could peek through or something?
No hole, but you sense you could possibly try to find a mechanism to open it.
Sure, we could attempt that.
Go ahead and make a investigation check at advantage.
Okay.
Nat 20. You notice
Fucking right on.
You notice right away that there seems to be something off about the bricks and how some of them are sort of facing outwards. You think that this is some kind of combination of sorts. And pressing the bricks in the correct order might open the passageway. But with your Nat 20, I'm going to say this. You notice distinctly and keenly that some bricks have more wear and tear on them than others, to the point where it seems that several thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of individuals have been slid their hand over one brick or another, over repeatedly, wearing them down and causing indents.
Okay, so is this a matter of me putting in the right like combination, or like even after all these grooves? So like there's some certain grooves that like sit out, or not sit out, stand out. So would this like then segue to like Alton having to push them in at the right combination, or can he figure that out given enough time?
Given your nat 20, it actually narrows down all the possible combinations to just 4 buttons.
Okay, sweet. Now the question is, do I like have to figure out what combination in those 4 buttons, or do they not have to be pressed in a specific order?
They have to be pressed in a specific order, but given the fact that there's only 4 buttons, you can learn quite quickly what's the correct combination.
All right, yeah. Alton will spend time trying to figure out the combination. Hopefully, there's no traps that triggers from the wrong combinations.
You smell distinctly with your heightened sense of smell what seems to be something burning in the back.
Alton's gonna ignore that. He's gonna ignore that.
I just realized, before it gets too bad, can I, because I forgot I totally had this spell, can I create water on top of it?
In a moment, let me resolve Alton.
Alright, yep. Yep.
Doesn't create water require a closed area?
No.
Alright, you find the right combination after a minute. It's no problem. You notice that the combination seemed to be, and I am not making this up, 6910.
69!
And it allows you to open up a passageway and find what seems to be some kind of hidden stash.
Very good. Alton, being the cautious person he is, he's gonna try and look around, see if there's like any, weird mechanisms beyond the door, or is this just a stash? Might be a little paranoid.
There is no weird mechanisms or traps from what you have gathered, given the fact that none have gone off in the time that you start walking down the hall.
All right. I just gonna look around, and I'm pretty sure Alton isn't gonna see anyone in the room, right? Or like behind him, kind of like peek his head back out. Wouldn't want to scream anyone's name either, because it might attract more undead, maybe? Or did Zeno already tell us that there's going to be none other?
There's nothing.
Now, correct me if wrong, Alton. You did learn to cook under a teacher, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just making sure I got that fact right.
Mm-hmm.
But you find inside the room that is unlocked. One moment, let me place the token down for you. And of course, problems arise. Jeez. Roll 20, I swear.
Crossing my fingers, it's like a golden spoon or something.
The golden spatula.
Yeah.
The spatula of legend. Finally.
I could turn so many omelets with these bad boys.
At a breakneck pace.
No one will ever be able to defeat me.
You want some eggs? Already made them.
You said you want some pancakes? Already done. Where's the food? Right there. Just on the ground.
Apologies if I didn't place these tokens ahead of time. It's just that, meta. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You find a number of crates and barrels. You're soon filled with various supplies or otherwise goods. In the center of it, you also find some chests locked under key.
Locked under key, huh?
That's a mimic.
Are any of these like chests? Do they stand out more than the others?
No.
And how many chests would you say there are?
You can see the tokens.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, over there. I was looking at my character. Okay. Huh. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I have the spell.
Yeah, these are the chests, and the rest are
Yeah.
crates of what do you assume supplies.
All right. Sweet. Well, let's see what I want to do here. Alton does know the spell knock, but I'm pretty sure he only has one more level 2 slot. Is there any way he could like MacGyver one of them open, or is it looking like these locks are too intricate for that?
It's seeming too intricate. In fact, they seem to be magically sealed.
Oh, but does knock open that? Nope, mundane or magical. Oh. Okay, so I want to use this, but do you think that would work?
No, it what is it? It suppresses the spell
It suppresses the spell.
of Arcane Lock, yes.
Okay, so, like, let's say I were to open one of these chests or attempt to, it would suppress the magic, right? And then I'd have a brief time to maybe, like, I don't know, try to open it some other way, or...
You have a full 10 minutes.
Alright. Sweet. Well, man. Is it too late to call my friends over? Or should I just go ahead and right here and just, like, maybe knock one of the chests and then try to open it myself?
Put
Do it.
The time frame. Grayson and Irvin just ran out of the room right now.
Okay. Could we assume that they would find, like, the passageway that's been opened?
No, that's not a safe assumption because they had stated that they would be going down this hallway.
Alright, sweet. So I guess I'm alone. Alright.
You may certainly try to open it. In fact,
Yeah, but I'm trying to...
You would, with your
Go ahead.
passive perception, find a crowbar.
Yeah.
You suspect all you need to do now is apply a little elbow grease.
Alright, well, the next thing I wanted to do was,
We
since
put
I can only
elbow
use one
grease.
more spell, I wanted to figure out which chest I wanted to open, so I was going to leave it up to a dice roll. If that's cool.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, going from left to right. I'm going to roll d4, and that's the one I'm going to open, okay?
Got it.
So, this one.
Oh no, the chests
You mean
are
this one?
the chests are
shit.
locked. The crates and barrels are not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to open the second chest then, because there's only 2.
All right. You pry it open. Yeah. Give me a athletics check.
Athletics, huh? Alright, let me see here.
Got a back handspring over that thing.
I'm going to inspiration that. So.
3 foot elbow grease, baby. Come on.
Those little
You're
legs,
also
man.
you're also a halfling, so if you roll that one, keep that in mind.
Yeah, but I didn't roll in that one. Fucking hell. Alright, I guess we'll take that. I'm not going to use another inspiration for that.
You have a crowbar, so your results are essentially multiplied.
Okay.
You pry open the chest and a large clang is let out as the metal on the back of the chest gives before the lock ever does. The hinges give out before the lock.
Well put together lock. Wow.
Mastercraft.
Yeah.
Should keep that lock.
Hey, you know what they say? 10 gold box, 100 gold lock.
Exactly.
You pry it
Alright,
open, and inside, you find what seems to be a book written in native halfling, alongside some various spices and exotic spices from a faraway land. You would guess that in this day and age, it would go for a hefty sum to the right buyer of 500 gold.
Alton is going to proceed to literally pogfish. As he's going to be pogfishing the whole time. He's putting these spices into his little sack. And he's going to leave the book for last. And this is the point where he just kind of drops down to his knees to, like, carefully lift the book up and maybe dust off whatever dust is on the cover of it. Does it have a name? Or is it an unmarked book?
It is. It does have a name, and in fact, it is a name that you recognize. And I'm going to leave that up to the player, as it is a magic-written cookbook, written by your master, your teacher. So renowned was he that his recipes imbued themselves into this book.
Okay, we're still pogfishing. Maybe Alton's crying now, remembering the days before the apocalypse. Thinking of all the good memories he had.
But there is one problem.
Huh?
This book is supposed to have at least 20 chapters. But instead, you find only one chapter in the book. The rest seem to have been torn out.
All right, the pog is going to turn into a sage now. But it's still going to be a very good, I don't know, gives Alton a little bit of hope. And before even checking anything else, I guess Alton's going to try and maybe call his friends. Because I don't think Alton could carry all the stuff or whatever it is in the crates and boxes on his own.
Yes, but for now, I'm going to flashback reality. And flashback to reality. Irvin, you just stepped over to the door.
Did I cast before I did that create and destroy water, so I could
Yeah, you
get
put
about the
out,
fire?
you put out the fires, no problem.
Flashback to reality.
Oh, there goes
Is this door
gravity.
locked?
The door is locked.
I would like to try to open it, and all that.
And how are you trying to open it?
Is there the unlock key there? Like I can just flip this hatch and unlock it, or is it on the other side?
The handle for this, or rather the mechanism to open it, seems to be on the other side of the door.
I will see, since there's been a whole thing of these doors being absolutely weak. I'll
That
kick
is
it.
the one problem. This door seems to be made of metal, and swings outwards.
Damn it.
One
Alright,
problem, in addition to that, is that it is rusty. Very, very rusty.
Oh, good.
Hey, I'm gonna tell him, hey, try this. I'm gonna pull the shovel out and see if we can't use it as leverage. It's super rusty, so it should potentially just break off.
I was imagining Irvin running up to this rusty door, not realizing it swings out, and just fucking like ninja kicking it.
Absolutely breaks his foot. Alright. I will use my mace to also hammer down on that shovel.
Go ahead and roll athletics at advantage.
Athletics at advantage.
How about I roll athletics at advantage?
That would have been a better idea because I have a +1.
My apologies, but it seems Irvin rolled first.
Well, I mean, he could give himself a shot, then I can have a try.
Yes,
Okay, you might
if that is
not
the
happen.
case, then Grayson roll normal, because Irvin uses action to try it on his own.
I'll help him.
A
Unless that's not. Oh, yeah.
little too late, my friend.
I get you. You left the cleric to do it. All right, sorry.
I'm clicking athletics and nothing is happening. There we go.
Oh, it rolled. Nice.
Oh, it rolled twice for me, yeah.
It was taking a moment to catch up.
We'll take the 20.
You wedge your shovel in between there, trying to pry it open, and you hear a large clang as the very half your shovel breaks off.
All right.
The shaft of it breaking as well.
All right, well, no more shovel. Hey, Alton, I got a perfect size shovel for you, buddy.
I got a question. What's my door look like?
Your door is also metal and rusty.
Does it swing towards me or out?
It swings towards you.
And is it locked?
It seems to be locked, yes.
Is it still locked?
Yes.
It is unlocked.
All right. So now she pries it open.
What
Yeah.
tool are you using?
So she will be using the. Let's see. The crowbar that she has for leverage because it bends automatically. One end is already bent out, so it's able to get behind the door and actually use it to push itself.
All right, go ahead and roll athletics.
With advantage or what?
Advantage.
Would I be able to use my acrobatics instead of athletics?
That is a no-go in this instance. With the crowbar, you managed to pry it open. And due to the fact that you had already unlocked the door first, and that you have the proper tools to do so, you open the door and it cracks open with a loud clang as the years of rust break away.
Do we hear that?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna start banging on the door.
Yep, I bang on it with my mace.
Walk into the hallway, look around for a second, hear the clanging from the door, perception check to see if there's anything else in the halls before I approach the door.
Nothing in the hallway, nothing at all.
Takes out her sledgehammer. Hold on, checks it to see if the door's locked first.
The door is locked, but the locking mechanism is on your end.
I'll just unlock it then. I thought it was going to be just like an actual key lock, my bad.
All right, and you take out your sledgehammer. Go ahead and roll strength at advantage. You hear a
Sevens. A lot of sevens.
you hear a thud as the sledgehammer slams into the door, but it doesn't budge.
I'm going to keep hacking away at it. Want me to roll again?
Yes, same roll.
Hearing her doing that, we're gonna take a couple steps back.
Yep.
17.
You hear a solid clang as the door is smacked open. It's basically falling off its hinges forward. And had they been standing there, they would have been crushed by the door.
And the shovel piece goes flying.
You guys were trying to pry open a locked door. Zeno has the bright idea. Let me unlock this first.
We don't have anything to unlock. We don't have
That's
any
true. I don't
tools.
have it. Yeah. I'll salute Zeno.
Zeno's standing there with a fucking sledgehammer.
Be like, I loosened it for you.
It was a effort. All right, let's adventure.
All right, I'm gonna keep down this way. Is the store locked?
The door is locked from your side.
Just gonna unlock it. Is it rusted?
It is not as rusted as the other ones.
Do you still want me to roll a strength with a sledgehammer?
Yes.
Advantage or no?
You could try opening it.
Gotta take a step back, give her some room. Don't want to get hit with a
Advantage,
sledgehammer.
yes.
I'll while she's doing that, I'm gonna explore this area.
Clear! You break the door open.
Zeno going through like a demolitioner. She's part of the construction crew. Get into the doorway, perception check, look around the room.
All right, one moment. Let me lay the scene out for you.
You can see that it's a room.
Wow.
Made of room. No.
It has walls and a ceiling and even
Crazy.
a floor.
God damn! It's got some tables. No.
There's even a door that you came through.
Is that a rug?
That would be my campaign if I was running it.
Oh god.
You approached a door. It was door-shaped.
With door color of wood.
Yes, the color of a door. Had a handle made from some sort of handle.
Appears to be handle shaped. No. Alright. God damn it.
You find what seems to be a skeleton
book about
resting upon
books.
the headfirst on the desk, with several maps and ledgers laid out in front of it, along with a couple of small chests of gold.
I'm going for the maps. I know they're going to go for the gold.
Nah,
I was
no,
gonna
I
check
won't.
the maps.
I was gonna take the ledgers.
Ledgers are just like spreadsheets, man.
Exactly. I want them.
I want to do their taxes.
I want to do their taxes. I want to look at the maps because I'm the explorer.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
also
with,
take some of
with-
the gold.
I'm with Zeno on this one. I want to check out the maps first.
How much gold is it?
Tell you how much gold it is. You find a mixture of gold, platinum, and various gemstones. It's going to take you some time to count.
Alright. Well, I'll get to it while they're looking at the maps.
Very well.
He's a happy merchant.
Be such a happy merchant.
Looking at the
Get you a
maps,
little hat.
you see that this seems to be a map of various smuggler routes and back roads, poacher trails, a way for one to connect a vast empire of wealth and underhanded dealings, as it were.
I'm taking these.
There is one key aspect that you've noticed is that on one of these maps, a old map of the Last Bastion, you find a secret smuggler's tunnel leading into the city. But on one of the maps, in addition to that, you see there's a very large region that is circled in, and it says, "Do not enter."
Well, great. Now I gotta fucking enter.
And
Is
keenly,
there any-
the explorer you notices that that is where you suspect the dragon is.
All right. So we have to go there anyways.
Yes.
All right.
You also notice that there is a small handbook of symbols and signs. You know, a lot of them are destroyed, if not outright smudged, smeared, and unrecognizable. But one of them is very noticeable, and that is of a house with a circle around it, a box with a triangle on top to resemble a house, and a circle.
Are these on the same page?
It says that this is marking as safe house.
I'm taking that page right out of the book because the rest of it's pretty much garbage.
And you are looking through the letters, yes?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm counting the gold and the platinum.
All right, Grayson.
And then I would read through the letters.
Grayson, are you
I'm
looking through the
looking-
letters and stuff like that?
I was looking at the maps with Zeno.
All right, you get the same information as them.
How much gold is it? And platinum?
Gold, platinum, gemstones. You, after counting, it's in essence, altogether, it is a sum total of 500 gold.
Alright. I'll give that to Grayson and Zeno, because I don't need it. And I'll read the letters.
It is. You also find two 100. You also find two diamonds.
I will be taking those. How do I know how much they're worth?
You don't seem like a jeweler now, do you?
Well, joke's on you. I have a jeweler's. No, I don't. All right, yeah. All right, but what's in the letters?
Ledger?
Oh yeah.
You see several markings of trades and routes and completing and transactions. Money kept changing hands. But more importantly, that there is a number of goods stashed here somewhere. You don't quite know, as it never mentions. But if you do find what is entailed, you find a number of exotic spices that were stolen, as well as some stolen property, most likely locked away somewhere. Along with several crates and shipments of opiates and pixie dust and various illicit drugs.
Is there any keys anywhere? Like any way to master key to unlock all these damn doors so I don't have to continue breaking them?
Yes, you find on the body over here a skeleton key.
All right. All right. I like that pun, by the way. All right.
That should be able to open the
Yes,
door.
opiates.
Alright.
Sorry.
It should be able to open any door within this area here, as well as any sort of locked containers.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, Grayson.
Yeah.
You just see after looking through the ledger, she pockets the page, looks at Grayson, kind of goes into her bag for a brief second, pulls out a set of armor, hands it off to him. Full chain.
I'm already wearing chainmail, right?
You're wearing a chain shirt.
No, full chainmail.
Okay, still handing it off to you.
All right, thank you.
Check the insignia.
All right, when I take it, I look it over, and I notice the insignia of the Paladins of the North.
Insignia
immediately
and first.
One small detail. Keep in mind, I said that you learned that she's potentially a paladin of the North from the fact that the furs in
Yeah,
place.
I meant furs. That's my bad.
Yes. Okay. The furs.
I tried to recall that. I was like, wait a minute, furs.
Yes. And Grayson, you notice that this is woolly mammoth fur.
Along with the insignia, I immediately recognize that is. Oh, right. Sorry, the furs, not insignia. Yeah, I immediately recognize. I ask her where she got this.
A place?
Forget about it. No.
What place? Show me.
Down the hall to the right.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I'm going to kind of march out of the room to where she said.
I will also start unlocking every door and heading my way.
Not knowing which body I'm going to start.
Maybe the naked one that has cloth just draped over it.
I thought you'd stripped them all.
No, I only stripped one. And I took the head off the kobold. That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I walk immediately over to one of the veil and pull it back.
And naked.
It's a horrific sight.
He said that she had underwear on.
Naked dead woman.
Decent. Either way, just so you know, Irvin, you don't find the passageway here. It is closed behind Alton.
Uh-oh.
And that's how Alton dies, of starvation. No.
No, he'll be fine.
There's probably a lever on his side that he can just hit, knowing bandits.
I'll make sure then every door is unlocked.
Opium.
Dude's over there just tripping all shit.
This is gonna taste so good in my food. Alright.
That's how you get addicts.
Yep.
That aside, going back to our dear friend Alton, what are you doing currently?
What am I doing? I guess Alton's just been engrossed in the book of his late master. Kind of just reading through what he can, smelling the book, feeling the spine. Just good sniff of the book.
You little halfling hands.
Doing
Yeah,
little
with my little
opium.
halfling hands.
It is bound in the leather from a
Except they
Wagyu
look
beef cow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Damn. That's a damn good care.
Oh, man.
But roll an Arcana if you're spending time with it.
Oh, yeah, they're smelling it. Like, really good. Arcana.
Hey yo.
17.
You kind of you discern what this is. It is a magic book. It requires attunement. And special and what is it? What's the word? Proficiency in chef's tools, in cooking and chef's tools. But with the one chapter in it and the cover of the book, you are able to cast create food and water 3 times. 3 times per month.
Okay.
Along with gaining the flavor and or sort of spice option of the precipitation.
All right. I had to write that down real quick so I could remember. All right. I guess after realizing this, he's gonna stand up and he's gonna look like a lot like I think Bilbo said it, but he's like, after all, why shouldn't I keep it? Why not?
Yeah, it was in fact Bilbo Baggins. It's mine. No.
But yeah.
Found it.
So would Alton know that you could attune to it right now?
Yeah, you would know.
Okay, from the Arcana. All right. I guess Alton's gonna tuck it away, and maybe attune later. Looking around, besides all the crates and barrels and stuff, is there anything else on the walls?
All right, just so you're aware, you gain the ability to do this. It costs an action, but you can do it at will.
At will. All right. Where do I write that? Additional traits and features. There you go. At will, costs, and action. Great. Is there anything else that the book does before I try to move on?
Nope.
All right, sweet.
You suspect that if you got more chapters, that it would do something more.
All right. So yeah, I'm going back to what I said earlier. I'm just looking around the walls, kind of like snapping back to reality.
Boom, there goes gravity. Alright, sorry.
Is there any stuff on the walls?
Nothing
Besides,
on
like,
the walls, but
Nothing? Okay.
with a crowbar and various boxes that are closed and sealed off to you, you can put 2 and 2 together.
Okay. Just to make sure I put them together correctly, you want me to open these boxes, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we'll open them then.
Some opium dust gets in his nose.
Oh no, addiction.
Nah, I think it's a it's like hashish. You have to smoke it.
And you're like, what are you doing? He's like, what?
Any rolls?
Nothing!
Room?
Don't come in here! Alright, sorry.
No need for rolls. You can find the nails and just pry them off. But you look inside the boxes and you find, in the gray boxes, stacks upon stacks of illegal substances. In this case, in this particular box, you find several kilos of opium,
Be so old.
all refined, processed, and packaged.
Now hold on. Now you say illegal. Is it still illegal?
It is most likely illegal for its time, but the legality of it in the Last Bastion is something you're going to need to ask your local watchman for.
The seasoning is about to go so hard.
I mean, was anyone ever in trouble for drugs while we were there?
For illicit substances that harmed other creatures in the process. In this case, you also find several kilos of fairy dust. Or fey dust, if you will. In order to manufacture this, you need to summon a fairy and then crush it to death with a mortar and pestle.
God damn. Brutal.
Wow.
As fuck. What the hell? Who in their right mind thought of that in this world? You know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna summon up a fairy and just crush it to death. What the fuck?
It was first invented by a wannabe lich who, after failing several times to become a lich and getting the ingredients improper or otherwise wrong, they said screw it, summoned a fairy familiar, and then subsequently snorted their remains.
Oh, what a man. How did he ever live to tell that tale?
Hardcore.
He didn't,
that
because he became so incredibly entranced, or shall I say high, off that first initial hit, he gave up all his attempts at world domination.
Oh, good.
That's some good shit.
That's a fucking dub for an art book, bro. What? Jesus.
I was gonna wake up and rule the world until I got high.
All right, you got the in this.
Gonna wake
That was in
and
this
become
box.
a
Several
lich
kilos of
until I got high.
fey dust, opium. Next up, you find what's called you find several love potions stacked in crates and
How to make
carefully
dragon love you.
protected. Lots and lots of love potions.
Oh, Grayson, come here.
Take this and have a drink
By
of
your
this.
count, there's 50 love potions in here. Now, you know for a fact that these are incredibly illicit in the Last Bastion, given the nefarious purposes that they're tend to be used for.
It extends and Ruhypnol rolled into one.
How could you say no to the love of your life when they ask for your entire worldly fortune? Is what I was implying.
Oh, I was okay. I was going a different way with it.
How could you say no to the bard when he's trying to make love with a dragon? Alright, sorry.
Keep in mind, MG, I'm trying not to get demonetized. So,
Hey, they just FDA just said that Ruhypnol is just fine to take for sleep. So
Let's go.
that aside, jeez. And lastly, you find in this box several crystals that seem to shimmer on their own as if though producing their own light. You have no idea what these are. Some of them are a deep black with a purple, eerie light emanating from them. Some of them are clear, crystalline, and prismatic. As for the barrels and crates, you find several spoiled sort of foods and delicacies that were at one point enjoyed and beloved by all, save for the barrels, which are filled with a now finely aged wine that is essentially turned to a hard spirit, or close to vinegar at this point.
You know, in true halfling fashion, I want to take a good handful of that and give a little sip.
It is sour to the high heavens.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be like fucking vinegar at that point.
that's some oak ass.
Great. I just wanted to say I did that.
But it's still
Right.
vinegar.
Oh man, I have to bottle this somehow.
Just like all that hashish or opium. All that
Anything else?
sticky substance. Ugh,
That is all.
be gross.
All right. Does Alton see these two other doors right here?
Yes.
Just for the sake of like saving time, is there anything actually back there, or should I not even attempt to go in there?
There's nothing behind the doors themselves, but you could tell that, given the rings and symbols around the doorways themselves, this is most likely how they transported the goods in and out, is through the use of magic and portals.
Magic and portals.
Where did portal go?
That'd be useful.
All right. Now I'm actually gonna call the party over after I took down all the notes. Is it possible now? Or are they generally in the same area? Where the hell are you guys?
You
Oh
would
my
have to
God.
run out of the secret area in order to get them.
Would
Yeah,
I have known
it's-
if Alton came in this room?
Are you psychic or telepathic?
All the above. No, neither.
Then that is a big no.
All right. Just making sure.
Before I leave this room, just in case, Alton's gonna pocket some of the maybe like 5 love potions, a couple crystals, maybe a couple handfuls of opium and fairy dust.
As you pick up one of the crystals, you hear a "Help me."
Oh God.
Soul crystal.
Okay.
Soul
Pause
crystal.
on pause on calling the teammates. What the hell? So after hearing that, let's assume that Alton drops the crystal. What happens?
It clangs onto the floor, and you hear a
Okay. I guess Alton's gonna get closer and maybe try to inspect the crystals. What the?
It's shimmering. It's still. But as you get grab hold of, or rather look and inspect the crystal, you see a faint face emanating from inside the crystal. And it whispers into the back of your mind, "Help me."
Alton's gonna say, "Well, how do I help you?"
No response.
I guess Alton's gonna perk up and look around, like left and right behind him, all around, make sure no one's here. He's gonna try and demolish this stone real quick with a crystal, or no, with a crowbar.
Just
You know, it's
destroy
little
the soul.
You
percussive.
you take your crowbar up and you bring it down, and you hear a as you break the crystal. As you
Like
break
a-
the
like a
crystal
re-
and hear a shattering of glass, and it breaks out into a large, bellowing, deafening scream that emanates that's loud enough to be heard throughout the entirety of the dungeon, and makes you deaf for a full minute.
All of us or just him?
Just Alton.
Damn, bro.
So, all right, this is just out of character. Like,
That's
What?
some love potion.
it is. So, so basically, did I kill that thing or did I help it? Like from the screams that we heard, I guess, before I went deaf.
Screams of agony, pain, and misery.
All right,
Killed
nice.
that
We're not
motherfucker,
gonna
bro.
we're not gonna tell anyone about that. We're
Yeah, we
Let's go
didn't
with
hear
Debbie.
anything. Don't worry.
no, you guys heard something, but don't worry about it.
Forget about it. I'm walking.
What happened in there? Nothing.
Nothing, absolutely nothing. You guys want some opium?
You guys gotta try this shit.
The best shit I've ever had in weeks.
All right, we're actually gonna go and So after grabbing a little sample of everything, just a little bit of everything, he's gonna go outside and try to gather the party because he's gonna definitely need help carrying this stuff.
All right.
Hey, Grim, check your DMs really quick.
Can we even do it do that mid session?
I believe. Try. Just check real quick.
Okay. Sitting.
Should be a quick fix. Is it grayed out or anything?
Apply. Okay. There you go.
All right, we'll see if that changes. Anyways,
That aside, you gather the rest of the party. They come forth. What now?
I need your help carrying things. Very heavy.
Just he's just fucking.
What?
The cultist even arrives.
I think he fucked up.
Hey, who invited him? He's weird.
He's weird. Yo, do you say that loud enough for him to hear?
Oh yeah, he's yelling, but I don't actually want to yell.
What was that noise?
What?
What was
What?
that noise?
Here, drink
You're gonna
this.
have to speak up. What?
Does he know sign language?
Nope.
Can I go
What?
and see if these need to be unlocked?
Yeah, they can. They one of them needs to be unlocked. The
All right, I'll
other
unlock
one seems to have had its hinges pop out before the lock.
I'll unlock the one that needs to be unlocked and open it. As he's just trying to talk to him.
Hey, how much money did
I give you 500 gold.
No, how much
Basically.
money did he get? I don't think we ever decided on how much he got.
It was all in all worth 500 gold. So
No, he
yeah.
gave you platinum and shit.
Yeah,
No,
I'm saying 500 gold total.
Oh, okay.
Hey, can Alton grab a handful of the opium and just like throw it at Grayson's visor?
Alright.
This is some good stuff, Grayson.
Can I use an acrobatics check along with my alert to grab it out of the air before it hits me?
What? You're gonna grab dust out of the air?
Oh no, it's not it's not
I thought
dust.
you were throwing it. You said it was
Oh,
packaged.
I thought it was dust.
Nah, it's
No.
like a
It's all packaged.
All right, fairy dust then. Bam.
oh no, don't do that.
Oh
You do
no.
that, I will literally
Don't
fucking
do that.
die.
Why would you die, dude? It's just fairy
Just-
dust.
Yeah, that's the point.
You realize fairy dust can do damage, right?
Can I grab his hand before he does that?
Can he not do that?
All right. I won't do it. All right. But can you drink this real quick? Hey, I found some really good alcohol.
Fucking voice cracks while screaming it.
Hello.
If you threw fairy dust on him and he started flying without knowing and he fell, he could die. He's like, oh
Wait.
god, I don't know how to control this. Gets to
Give
the
me down.
ceiling, just falls 60 feet.
But that is fairy dust. This is fey dust.
Oh,
Oh,
All right. Alton's aside is he's just gonna. If you guys try to ask Alton anything, he's gonna yell. There will be no throwing or
that
drugging
aside-
the people.
The cultist says,
What in the name of Dragal is this? What is the meaning of this? He looks into the crate. Do you have any ideas to what that is?
We move closer to check it out.
Dixon.
I still look at the box with the contents inside. Not caring about
Those
the
are soul crystals. There are, unfortunate individuals probably trapped in here for decades, if not centuries within here. This is a outdated practice that was long since abandoned for the cruelty it inflicted and the sheer evil it brought upon the world. To have even a small modicum of it in our possession is an incredible rarity, but an incredible taboo. This violates the black line, and I will be confiscating this.
That's when we all turn around and look at Alton with a shattered crystal at his feet.
What?
What?
That scream you heard was no doubt one of the souls being torn to bits in sheer agony at the shattering of a crystal. An act that can only be done deliberately.
Well, I don't know deliberately. He
We
probably,
shift our eyes from the crystal at his feet up to him.
he
What?
probably tried to set it free, not knowing how. You said it's
He's not the smartest man.
He's a
No
halfling.
doubt he was doing so out of curiosity, but as it stands right now, he had still destroyed a soul, an act that is near, if not completely unforgivable.
what's done
Yes,
is
but-
done. It's already been encased, entombed into a crystal.
But also,
You
have
cannot
to think-
villainize
you-
him.
You have to think about this. The curiosity of man will do many things, and not always the smartest. choice.
He's not even man, he's halfling.
He's
Oh,
still a humanoid,
shit.
and humanoid falls under the
Aren't
same
you
category as
dead?
Asian. And you're a dead thing anyways, like that guy said.
Regardless,
You're
as it were, this is an act that cannot be forgiven. Though, you must understand, curiosity has killed many cats.
Yes, and you have to also remember this simple fact. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have known this area existed. And you wouldn't have known those soul crystals. Those would have been trapped
And
out here for all of eternity until some poor sap wandered in here, found the soul crystals, and possibly did worse.
Make a persuasion.
and can I help him because yeah, I don't agree with the
Yeah, he's joining in with the argument.
yeah.
Yeah, Irving, go ahead and help.
All right. Roll with advantage.
Hey yo.
Right on.
I understand your logic and reason. Perhaps I was a bit too quick. Although he was responsible for finding him in the first place, or rediscovering, rather, and the blame rests upon those who were trafficking these. I still don't agree with what has happened, for it is a act that has damned a person and a soul to the confines of oblivion, though I will not persecute him for it.
Seems a whole hell lot better than living through this.
All he sees is
I
us over
guess.
there, like pointing at him and looking over at him. He's like, what are you saying?
What?
The fuck is going on? These people are insane.
Your tinnitus sets in, Alton, as you start slowly regaining your hearing.
You guys hear that too?
It's
That
like
constant.
a ringing sound.
Hear what?
I actually have tinnitus in real life. It sucks.
Are you gonna pick up the damn phone?
Yo, I've actually been at work and I'm like, you guys hear that ringing? They just stare at me. I'm like, oh.
God damn it, no. But what's in the chest, DM?
He just said soul crystals.
No.
No,
The
no, no,
chest
no. That
I
was in the
opened.
crates.
That's in the crate.
Great.
Oh.
Talking about that chest.
And now you can also bring them to the other cultists and the leader and help free those souls into an actual afterlife rather than being trapped down here.
I don't
and
know.
Scream at each other for all of eternity.
There is no afterlife right now. It'd be best if they were to stay in those stones. They would just deteriorate.
Well, soul crystals can also be used to enhance other spells, so they could actually use it for research purposes.
But it would damn those souls.
Not necessarily, because they don't have to destroy the soul. They just use it as a conduit.
I disagree with it. Just leave them be.
Are you saying this in character?
Yeah.
The thin black line has been firmly drawn, as it were. The words are simple. The edict of the gods made clear. The tampering with souls is an act unforgivable.
Isn't that what all of these dead rising from the ground are?
Nay, not all.
Define not all.
I have already discussed this with you before, or rather, my master has.
Is the newly dead ones who have their souls still here. The ones who have been dead for eons are
Positive.
souls.
And what you find inside is, of a box, is another box.
Oh, it's a box inside a
I'll
box.
open that box. Whoever does this type of trick.
Oh no, not that box!
I open it anyways, because fuck you. No. No.
And you open
Alright.
another box, and inside you
It's another box. No, sorry.
you find what seems to be a gauntlet placed inside.
What?
Can
Would I know what
see
the
that
gauntlet
for a moment?
is?
We
No.
do perception and arcana on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we
Uh,
all roll since we're all taking a look at it?
You do so at advantage, Grayson.
Oh,
All right.
Go ahead,
Well,
Grayson.
is 17 high enough, or do you want me to roll again with advantage?
Well, I rolled fucking an 8 and a 9,
And
of course.
arcana.
Can I roll at Arcana just for fun because everybody else is doing it?
I hit it before he said Grayson roll at advantage. I was like, wait a minute. Oh,
Grayson. you're not
No,
the best
religion at advantage, Grayson.
Oh,
Oh,
religion.
sorry.
Can I also roll religion then?
The
What would
the
I not
rest
know?
the rest of you rolled Arcana.
Ah, I would have rolled a religion if I knew. All right, whatever. It's good.
Hey yo.
Heyo.
I know exactly what this is.
This is a relic, a
9.
a piece of divine history, as it were, a gauntlet, a holy symbol dedicated to Helm.
That's my god. Might be.
It is dedicated to Helm, and you sense that there is a sort of aura of holiness to it. It
Can I tell
seems
if
just
it's a-
it seems just the right size for you.
This seems. Is it just one gauntlet?
One gauntlet, yes.
hey Thanos, calm down.
Well, I'm about to snap
Is
twice.
there 5 rings on it? No.
No.
No, I'll say that this looks exactly like the the gauntlet from what I saw in the text and the tapestries back at the monastery.
I'll hand it over to him then. Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke about him having daddy issues, and I was like, wait a minute, Zeno has daddy issues.
I will kind of look it over and then slowly slide my hand into it.
You slide your hand into it, and it grasps and clasps itself around your arm, firmly attached to it. It even clamps down, and you feel a large tinge of pain as it even bolts itself into your very arm.
That bitch is tight.
Literally. All right.
And with it, you feel strange aura. You feel a strange aura emanate from yourself. And I will tell you the effects of this gauntlet, as it were. Once a month, you can cast Zone of Truth as a action, without having to have it prepared, or anything of the sort. In addition to that, while you are in possession of this gauntlet and it is attached to you, you cannot be blinded by any means.
Awesome. Is Zone of Truth and the little wiki?
Yes.
Zone of Truth.
If you are a cleric or a paladin, this acts as a holy symbol.
Paladin class obtained.
And lastly, you are able to cast Shield of Faith once a week, for free.
Right on.
All right. Grab that and toss that in the old thingy jigger here.
I just gotta find a clerical weapon or a thing.
Where the heck is it going? I'm dropping it into my core, but I don't see where it's at.
Where are you trying to drop in?
Just right onto my player sheet. Character sheet.
One moment. I'll give you the stats for it later. All right.
Okay.
You know not what the name of this relic is, but it's important enough to be placed into a reliquary. And
Are there any soul crystal slots on it?
No.
5 crystal slots. Oh my god, you bastard.
I'm gonna say a flat no.
Then I really would be Thanos.
So I'm assuming we can't try, right?
You snap your
I
fingers.
don't think the cultists would allow us to.
Consider the following:
Oh,
The
God.
cultist casted a 7th level spell on that creature that's currently being contained.
But I could take him. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, with a soul crystal, I bet you Thanos snap would get him.
Just saying. No. Ow.
Yeah, no, I don't even want to try.
Yeah, it's too fucking deadly. Motherfucker would destroy us.
That aside, you loot the room, as it were. You come out with valuable prizes and artifacts. You have completed your mission and your goal, and the cultist leads you out, stating very clearly that he will not have you in anywhere close to possession of this crate here. As to the others, he disdains the idea of love potions and would advise against taking them, as you would be looked down upon by his order.
Alton just tapping the back of his pocket. Yep, yeah, sure.
Yeah, didn't Alton say he pocketed a couple
Yeah.
Yeah, he pocketed 5.
before we were ever in the room? So
So he pocketed love potions.
Yes.
The fucking cleric pocketed love potion.
No,
I'm not a cleric.
I didn't.
Oh, Alton.
Alton.
My brain went to Irvin. My bad. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, he managed to sneak 5 kilos of fairy dust, 5 kilos of opium, and 5 love potions.
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
get any crystals?
Do you really want to be found with those on you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
All right. Okay, all right.
No.
All right.
that's a bit out of our pay grade.
Damn right.
That would be signing your own death warrant. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And you go back up to the town of Birch Hollow while the cultist remains here to study the creature. Can you-
Oh yeah. I'm guessing we're gonna take all those boxes with us.
You
Oh,
may
yeah, we
certainly
definitely
try.
No, this really depends on the group.
It will take you at least 6 hours to unload all that into your cart.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
No, we're gonna have to get. Well, actually, maybe that should be a on the way back
Maybe
thing
the
Yeah.
opium. I don't
because
know.
we still have places to go after this.
That's
Would
true.
we be able to take a rest before heading out?
You would be able to take another rest here. The headmaster, as it were, the head cultist,
Time to get blessed.
speaks to you and says, "You have completed your task. You have captured the Soul Stealer, yes?
And more. We found some soul stones.
Soul crystals.
Soul crystals, right. I
Fire
said it
things.
correct. I said it
That man
correctly.
just pulled a World of Warcraft. That man just
Vile.
pulled that straight out of World of Warcraft.
Vile
was-
machinations of the works of Vecna. Disgusting, despicable bastardization of what magic could be. Such torment, such torture. We will see to them and bring them to rest."
I think now you owe us some answers, as was
And
agreed
the,
upon.
And a good old fashioned blessing.
You had already received your blessing. Oh, wait. No. You had simply received blessed weapons. Yes, I see now. And they begin to speak, as it were, reaching for their mask, as it were. And he says, "If no matter what you see, understand I am here for the good of all of mankind, humanoids, the living, as it were. Do not fret. Do not be hasty. It would be ill-advised."
Fireball. No, I'm just kidding.
Is he revealing his face?
Yes.
I am not looking.
And one moment, please. Let me pull up his token.
Zeno's averting her eyes as he shows his
Please,
face.
please use Cade's face from the Discord. Just a dude with just a stare, just pissed off stare.
I love that. That's the best picture to use for emo, to be honest.
I know, I love it. Because everything
Obviously,
you
I
use
do
on
too
it's
because
just
I
like
use it a lot.
it's like just seriously, like seriously. There's just the perfect emo for that. I like fishes too.
Not to size, but as you see before you, a man, if you can call it that, whose flesh is a pallid gray, their eyes a blood red, their face and features and skin are gaunt and stretched, as if though they are mummified, preserved. They look upon you with these blood red eyes, and this is an appearance of a ghoul.
All right.
We of the Pallid Mask have served humanity and the living for centuries, entombed upon this world, denied the afterlife of release, and brought back should every time we fall. It is the will of the gods, Yurgul and Kalimvor, that we serve upon the mortal coil as its safeguards and custodians. You may know me as Ainz.
Eins Urgon.
No.
Damn. But I see motherfuckers got it.
What did you just say?
Eins Urgon.
I'm not even gonna ask what that is, based off of Grimm's reaction.
Trim Overlord.
No.
Ainz, as in... Not Ainz, my bad, I misspelt it. As in this.
Einstein.
Oh, the German for number one.
Yes.
Fine, straight. Sorry.
Ein, zwei, zwei.
No doubt you have many a question for us. But we do ask that you remain quiet, as it were, and trust we are for the good of all.
Remain quiet about what?
Who might we are?
And who are you?
Exactly.
Dick. That was out of character.
No, that's actually a thing. When they in real life, I even do that. If people say this stays between us, or you never heard this from me, I say, heard what?
Yeah.
What again? No.
What are we talking? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're saying.
What soul crystals? Sorry.
Answers are what you have requested, and questions are what I require.
All right, who's up first?
What's the name of the monstrosity that started all of this?
We are not quite sure. If anything, we believe it is... Well, rather, we have a number of working theories. We believe there was some kind of ancient evil that was released here. Perhaps the master of an old lich that it failed to summon them. Perhaps this was merely the moral imbalance, the tipping point upon the scales in which eldritch evils and those from beyond the veil may have a window of opportunity into our world. Another theory is simply that a vengeful god, or a despicable creature, has been released upon us. Or lastly, there is the possibility of Vecna's involvement in all this. Though, with such power emanating from the dome around us, I would think otherwise. Perhaps something even more ancient, even more evil than that damnable lich.
Primeval, huh?
Have you been out? Have you been down into those caves yourself?
Those are not caves, merely a smuggler's route, or hideout.
Have you been down there?
I have been far too busy, mortal, dealing with the ritual.
We found on the wall etchings of a lich standing behind thieves. And I explained the rest of the thing to him. I don't remember the entire thing.
Pretty much, there was a shadow that was seen by the lich that the lich was like paying attention to.
The shadow was a thief, specifically.
Ah, yes. I believe that is a tale. One told amongst the more common rogues and gallantry, as it were. One of a legendary thief who lurked in the shadows, unseen by all. He had stolen everything from everyone. He claimed a prize most bountiful, the even blessed by mask, as it were. As Providence, he had managed to steal everything that one hold value, and accumulated quite wealth. But with his old age, they had decided to steal and go back on one last job. And they tried to steal immortality. They had failed miserably, and their soul damned by the lich who had found them attempting to steal their phylactery.
Sadly, nothing's ever immortal.
So that has nothing to do with what's happening now.
No. No doubt it is simply a common tale told by many, and perhaps etched into the wall as a warning to all. You may steal all that is not nailed down, but immortality is something that can never be taken. It is not something that can be bought or stolen, but something granted unto us by gods.
I do have another question, and it pertains to items. Have you or your group come across any items, any tomes or weaponry, armor that you do not require or need research upon that can assist us by chance?
Yes, but then again, you are not the only group of mortals.
We're
I
the
am
only ones
not
that were
your-
able to destroy your creature. Or to capture your creature.
Yes, but as it stands, we're not just going to give you everything.
Oh no, I'm not asking for everything. I'm asking for maybe an item or two for A or B, points at Irvin or Alton. Seeing as we managed to acquire you soul crystals and the like, as well as capture that creature for you, as you had requested, unlike the other mortals that had gone in there and perished.
Very well. I suppose one thing could be granted. For the price of the soul crystals and reward for a job well done, you may take upon this. And he gives you a scroll. A spell scroll.
What is the spell?
It is a pre-made scroll of true resurrection.
Irvin or Olson, which one wants it?
I should take it.
Are you fine with that, Olson?
He sounded pretty, convicted of himself.
Also,
I'll
can
see
I
it.
can I ask the guy how much the diamonds are worth?
Oh wait, yeah, it can only go to Irvin because it's a cleric spell.
The diamonds are variable in price. It depends on how much they go for in today's market. I cannot give you an accurate answer, as it were.
We're trying to get items identified by Deckard Kane here.
Hey, might as well, right?
Stay a while and listen.
Deckard, Deckard Kane.
Stay a while and listen.
I'm Deckard Kane.
I am Deckard Kane. I have travelled the lands with a book in hand and written down my thoughts at every turn, including the obvious ones that are known to all.
Hey, he's the last of the Herodrum, I'll have you know.
Back on topic though. So he got the scroll and the diamonds.
Is there any your ability to keep the undead away, or even kind of control them? Is there anything you would be able to do that would keep them away from us? Specifically, something you could cast on our cart or even our donkey?
No, not anything I could give. There are at least nothing that would last for too long. In essence, if I had spent the spell slot for it, then it would protect you for a mere hour, perhaps even a few minutes. But that is a energy that I require to use here. Every moment I dally from this is a moment that the world is being delayed in its savior.
Well,
Have you ever... Go ahead.
I would say let's let him get back to his research because the longer we dally here, the longer it's going to take for us to get to the dragon. Possibility that he gets attacked by a horde, and the longer he cannot research the things he needs to.
I have another question for him.
Go,
Yes.
Fire away. I just want to be quicker because, yeah.
I show him the gauntlet. I say, have you ever seen this before? Do you know where this came from?
It is a relic of the Church of Helm. I would ask where you had found it, but given that it has accepted you, I think that there's no foul play involved in how you acquired it. It has chosen you, as it were. But as to what it is, that is a relic of Helm that grows in strength with one's faith and belief in the ideals of its respective god. Stray from the path that it dictates, and it will harm you. But follow its path and accept its guidance, and you will find strength beyond measure.
Do you know where it's what's a good way to even put it? Do you know where its twin is? I guess its counterpart.
This must be why it is so weak. You know nothing of Helm. Helm only ever had one gauntlet.
Do you have any more books or any tomes on Helm?
None in my possession. This was a church dedicated to the likes of our kind, Kelmvol, Jurgal, but also a small shrine placed out for Sylvana.
I do have a question, DM, out of character. Do you want me to roll a history or religion?
For what?
recall Helm because my character was 10 years old when the apocalypse happened. I wouldn't say she knows everything about Helm, but possibility of something because her dad was a soldier and Helm is known for just, and he was a guard.
Yeah, go ahead and roll religion.
Should I also, because my guy is like
I rolled a 10,
50
so I,
years old.
I had no basic knowledge, I would say, not anything drastic. he is good.
I would say you don't have advantage knowledge. You have an outsider's knowledge at best. You know that what he's about in terms of like who his sir that I'm sorry, I'm tripping over myself. You know what he's about in terms of what his servants do and what his followers do, and that he is good. As for you, Irvin, the same is true.
Right
All right,
on.
Alton, be safe. Enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I was
man,
about to wrap up here.
We'll wrap
real
up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you guys. I gotta go like right now.
All right, you're
All
good.
All right, man.
Later
Next
on,
time.
buddy.
Later.
Yeah, the only reason I asked is he's worshipped by not only paladins but also guards.
Yes, but he said, I shall give you a blessing before you leave. One granted from Yogal. Step forward, and I shall grant it upon you. Do you step forward and accept?
Yeah.
All right. They place their ghoulish, cold hands upon you, and casting and channel the will of their gods through their fingertips. And they all grant you a blessing, a death wish.
Well, that sounds good.
In essence, this is what a death wish is. Each one of your characters gains this blessing, and it is not removed by any means except for upon use. At your moment of dying, and when your character perishes, you have the option of essentially expending their soul and all their worldly energies to perform a act of self-sacrifice and heroism at the cost of their soul. If you do so, if you use the death wish, you will not be able to be revived by any means. Be it divine intervention, or true resurrection, or even wish. You will be permanently dead, and there is no way anybody can help you.
You said any of us can use that?
And what does it do exactly? Does it make us explode in radiant light or something?
In essence,
It's an act of heroism and self-sacrifice, so it kind of sounds like it's a situational whatever you want type thing.
it's a narrative decision, as it were. You decide how this death wish is enacted with the assistance of the DM. But of course, you may elect to not use it when your character perishes, allowing yourself to be revived. Bear in mind, though, that being bitten and converted into a zombie does not count as dying. And therefore, you cannot use the death wish if you get turned into a zombie.
Man, that sounds like a pretty rough fucking perk. If for a long campaign, that would mean someone's just gone.
How so?
Damn. If they cannot be revived, then they're just gone.
Keep in mind, it's up to the player's choice if they
It is up
use
to the
it.
player.
It is up to the player's choice if they want to use it.
Yep.
So, if Grayson were to die at this very moment, and you elected not to use the death wish, then that means that you would be able to be revived later using, let's say, the scroll of true resurrection that you just received, or revivify. You would be able to be brought back to life, no problem.
Okay. All right.
Though you would need to be quick about it, as if your body is left alone for too long, you will, in essence, be lost as you turned into undead.
Yep. I already have an idea for what I want to do if anything happens.
Then you'll be gone forever.
Yeah, Zeno doesn't want to come back though.
Everyone dies. No.
So you
Everyone,
just
Fuck them all.
look.
Seriously.
Zeno is a very nihilistic type of view when it comes to life. She literally thinks everyone dies, it's inevitable, but I want to go out on my own terms.
Yes. May I also add that you may elect to give in or give yourself up to the blessing and allow Durgal or Kelmfor, your choice, to more or less imbue their energy through you. This will do the same thing where your soul will be expended and there will be no way of coming back from this. But in essence, you can elect to heroically sacrifice yourself at the player's choice.
Huh.
And what exactly would that do?
You die right now and use it.
Let's put it this way. I'm going to describe it in simple words. Go out with a bang.
Understandable. Holy nuke.
Not.
Here comes the
I meant
sun.
metaphorically speaking. Go out with a bang. You will. It becomes a narrative thing at that point. You decide with the DM how this will play out. Make sense?
All right.
all right.
In essence, this is the nuclear option.
Yep.
All right.
With that, though, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we have to stop here. We are down a man, and the story for the day has been concluded. They will send you on your way and clear the path for you, allowing you to exit to your and go on the road towards your next destination. And that is where I will hold it for now.
I do have one question. Do we level?
Yes, you do level.
Yay.
But, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this episode of Blood Moon Rising. I thank you all for coming and listening in, if indeed you still are. And MG, do your plug.
Yeah, huge thanks to anyone and everyone that came out. Thanks to everybody in the chat, especially you, Colonel Chris, Max Payne, and Budding Alfalfa. Also, of course, a massive thanks to the patrons. And of course, if you would like to get in on this D&D game, if you subscribe to the Patreon on the Patreon at any level, even the lowest, you have the possibility of being selected in the random draw each month for being a guest on the show. So, if you want to come and play with us, that's the way to do it. Please hit like and subscribe. Thanks for coming out. That's all I got.
And a side note onto that, the closing of the entry into it will be, as of this time recording, today, or rather streaming, is Friday the 24th, September 2021, and the end of the drawing when the raffle will be essentially in place, set in stone, will be on September 30th, 2021. So, if you're listening in now or watching before that date, I'd advise you hop on over to the Mitchell Godsend Discord and enter yourself for a chance to play. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you fair adieu, and may the ghouls in the night spare your flesh. Bye-bye.
Everyone say bye.
Bye. Bye. Have a great time.
Goodbye. Have a good time.
Ended.